Alrighty.
$100.
$100. What's up, beardies and beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros podcast. Welcome back. Another week, another episode. As you can see, I've been trying to fix things. Everything should be back in a line on the Spotify. Everything should be working again. The account should be synced up. I don't know why it keeps fucking booting me from everything and having issues. I took like hours to upload the last episode, and just before it was done, it like cancelled it. And fucking yeah, and then when it cancelled, it like locked the account out, and then just fucking everything was all bugged, and then I had to try
That's
to log back
happened
in.
multiple times. Like, you've been locked out because of shit like that.
It
Like,
just fucking bugs up, like sync issues and stuff. Like they really need to optimize the whole Spotify side of things.
That's ridiculous.
Whatever system they're running, it's very non-reliable. It freaks out. And the other worst problem too is doesn't matter. Like this is a browser, right? So you use the browser, the website to upload. Spotify is an app that's on the, a program app that's on the computer. If you're logged into a different account, it desyncs and signs you out of that account and then logs you into the other account that the Spotify is logged into.
snap.
So I've always got to consistently leave the Spotify on the Beardy Bros account so that it logs in to fucking the Beardy Bros podcast page shit so I can upload shit. So my algorithms of like when I'm listening to music are two different because I have the account when I'm listening to music at home for that yearly wrap up, and then I have my Spotify account, my personal account, which I get to listen to when I'm out and about. So I have two different lots of playlists that are fucking unorganized of like music that I've always got to try and figure out what I'm playing and following and syncing up, and it's just a pain in the ass. Because sometimes I'll be in a vibe one place and then I'll be in a different vibe, and then the vibes aren't matching up from what I was last listening to, or oh, it's just such a pain that like I don't know why I can't just log into the website with the credentials and just leave it that way, and then just like do whatever with the Spotify account, like on the app, like because it's a program.
Just like on Instagram and Twitter, how you can have them the same thing, but they're both separate. Like you can access one or the other.
Yeah, and you can choose as you see fit, not just be like,
I mean,
oh,
you think Spotify was so much easier to use now, but it's still fucking retarded.
It is. It's still fundamentally backwards. Like they have not made any.
It's not goes back in the Stone Age. Like things that other companies have had in their apps for years, they just don't have.
Like it's fundamentally cool that the app is syncing with the website, but at the same time, there should be an option or a choice where it shouldn't necessarily. Like I can understand other programs doing that kind of feature where if you're logged into the app, because it's an application that it signs you into the website. From other things, that'd be very fundamentally helpful where I'm not trying to fucking sign in all the fucking time because it's not remembering shit. And this is the one thing I don't really need it to do, and it fucking does it.
It's because people, they make you rely on the auto sign-in, like save your password. Like the thing, like the online remembers it, which is stupid because if someone can get a hold of that.
And that's the worst part too, is I've been going through a lot of my accounts lately and re-updating my password to my other passwords that are more because of my old passwords got like sold and shit like that. Clearly it's been sold and like people are using it for shit and selling the information. So I always keep getting a lot of spam shit in that email. So because I'm getting further with like business and productions and like becoming more, I don't want to use that email or have things attached to that email anymore because I don't want them that I'm giving my email to receive junk.
This is why I'm at a whole new separate.
Yeah. So I've had So I'm trying to convert a lot of shit over, and I'm still having accounts where I've updated my email addresses, so things have signed out. Like my phone, I lost a lot of issues with my phone because I changed because it's very important. My phone's important. I decided to change the Google account over from my old one because that's clearly my old email's been siphoned a lot. So I was like, okay, I'll update it to my more businessy, not necessarily business, but my main cleaner functioning fucking non-fished fucking email account and shit, and everything got desynced and wiped for like contact names and saves and shit like that. Things got readjusted. Like the numbers are still there to a point, but like I've lost everything because it's kind of gone into the ether because I changed an email address because it was locked to the old email. It's like, oh my fucking god! I'm like, whatever. I've lost contacts. I mean, I never called people anyway. Like the main people I know and did call, I've got in my record history of contacts anyway. So it's not a big issue really, but still, it's just like it's annoying that, like gents, like I didn't know his number off by heart.
Or because your SIM carries over, you just keep them on the SIM card instead of on the phone.
Yeah, that's usually what happens, but half the time these days they don't store to the SIM card anymore. It's all to fucking accounts and shit with your phone and shit, so it keeps all the
Right,
record.
yeah.
It's fucking annoying. It's like, that's the point of a SIM card. That's the whole fucking point, was to like save your contacts.
It carries to the next phone, which one you get. Like it carries all your shit over, all your
But now it's
numbers
all
and
like
stuff.
paired with like Google accounts and Samsung accounts and bullshit, and then they back them up and all this crap, and it's just like, I don't want that. I don't need them
That's
to
like
back up my
PC.
options.
Never fucking use OneDrive. It's bad.
I get bloody drives my head in that these things I need to sync them to every other option. It's like, no, I want to sync it to this one thing and just call it a day. Like, I don't want to sync my shit to all this other shit. Like, it's all these cloud fucking servers they have, all these fucking syncings, and it just does my head. It's like, everyone doesn't need to know my information. Like, it only needs to be the set main thing.
Actually, what happened recently with old mate fucking Joshua Kane and his Microsoft account of 25 years.
Yeah, that affects not just like a gaming account, that affects everything. That
was that email and like everything, 25 years of everything, photos, like he even had baby photos on there and shit, like
anything
on his OneDrive, and
lost.
they just deleted the whole account.
Yeah, so and when that's exactly what things that get deleted.
He got it back, but
some stuff can be
most
missing.
people don't get that.
But even when you sometimes do get things back, you don't necessarily sometimes always get a lot of things back. Like you gain access back, because I've heard stories in the past where people have had their accounts in that reputable being used as a siphoning account, so then they've been reported as being a bot account or things like that, or a phishing account because it's been hacked, and then they've had their accounts deleted, got given it back, but it was just access to the email address and base accounts, but then everything's been wiped because it got deleted. Like they couldn't store up that data, so photos are gone, messages are gone, contacts are gone, like anything like that's gone, and it's fucking ridiculous that we're gonna be so connected to everything. It's completely fucked. Like
I had the yesterday or the day before, I did finalize my PC setup finally with the whole OneDrive setup, and so I set all up all the thing. Then I'm like, what are these the ticks on my fucking folders? I'm like, so I googled it. I'm like, OneDrive. I don't even use fucking OneDrive.
Yeah, it's backing
so
everything up.
I had to manually uncheck.
Yeah.
Desktop folders, document, like all to take off OneDrive. And we're like,
yep, because like I say, everything that was marked as a tick is automatically always updated to the OneDrive constantly. So every time you make any change, it will
I get why, but like I don't want that, because if I don't want the account anymore, my things are tied to it.
Well, the worst thing is, you know what the worst problem about that is though? If you're half my shit just fell. So it's like an issue with that is, which this has happened in the past, is syncing issues where you could be like running along and you think you're wanting to use a backup system and you're using that, and then somewhere along the line it happens to turn off or there's some kind of issue, and then you're still trucking along, and then you go to and this is presumably they fixed a lot of these issues now, but there's been in the past where people going, oh shit, my syncing is a resync, and then it goes, oh, here's the thing, instead of going the way that you've got currently to back up to the old thing backs up to the new thing and wipes everything, and then people are gone backwards and just lose shit. Like that is a thing that's fucking happened.
And the fact you've only got 5 gigabytes of space on the OneDrive unless you pay for more.
Yeah, which again is this, as I feel like it's just a scam. It's just a rooted scam system. Like that's where half
right, like it's an online cloud.
Exactly, it's an online cloud system. Like you don't need them.
I like to have my stuff on a physical drive because at least I know it's there.
Buy an external drive. Back it up on that. Like that's what I got to do every now and often with the fucking podcast, which I need to do again. I think I need to actually get another external drive and just have the podcast stored on that.
Just don't make it. Just get like a little SSD. That's all you need.
That's what I mean. And I want to have like just the podcast in that. Like so, then I can just manage all those files safely. You know.
Just don't use the hard drive because they do break over eventually. So you have to change it then. It's like
that's exactly it. That's why I need to look at getting something like that so I can do that. So at least I can store all that.
I'm surprised my hard drive still runs after.
Well, I've been having to go through and actually check a lot of my files because of videos, and go through and go, okay, this is too old now. Like this is well over a year. I've never posted it. Okay, this video that I was going to make now has to be deleted. So there's things where I've spent time recording stuff now that are completely outdated that I have to delete. There's things that I've products where I've gone through, made videos, and I'm either deleting the original backup file, like of the completed file, so I keep the raw files, or I'm deleting the raw files and keeping the completed edit. And it's like really making that choice of going through everything and cleaning everything up, because I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, YouTube is keeping that completed product up on there, so I can always download that version. But it's like it's it's one of those things. It's just still a trap,
As long as you've uploaded it, it just stays there forever. Like,
so it's
which is good about YouTube. Like, you can upload everything you've ever made. It's still going to be there 10 years later.
That's it. So it's just one of those things where it's like you got to constantly manage space and clear shit. And I've had to go through. I got to go through my phone and go through because I've been transferring things to Google Drive, so I can transfer to the computer because it's large files as well. So not much more. Like you can't just simply plug your phone into your computer anymore, or a little phone card and plug it in.
No, you can,
because it's just so heavy on the system. Like it's just so fucking. Phones are so shit sometimes.
At least with Samsung, I just plug mine in and just drag a file over and shit. Like done.
It's all these fucking point and clicks and fucking jumping around to get to the fucking files. He's just like, oh my god, just let me get access. It's a memory storage.
To the fucking Apple. What you have to pay to transfer that.
Oh, it's just all these stupid things. It's just like, oh, like it's easy just to send to Google Drive and then just download it from Google Drive, and then it's there at least as well on a cloud kind of backup for files when I'm fiddling things around in that kind of small aspect until I need to clear that off at its fucking merry way. But yeah, to just clear a big chunk of fucking off my phone. Still got a large chunk of shit on there, but my god, just trying to clear a lot of shit out. It's just like fucking hell. So much crap.
Guess what I saw yesterday? You would have probably had one as a kid, teen. Remember the old TAC Discman, the Walker? I saw one of them yesterday. Someone was using one, with the blue ring around it, and I was like, "Fuck! I remember these."
I know, it's so weird that people are getting back into like CD players, like portable CD players. It's very interesting because for us, we went through that, but we learnt to kind of get out of that because how many times did our discs over time just get fucked? Because we had that on our hip or in our bag, and because you're moving around, it technically wasn't things need to be on a flat surface, and you realize how much damage they're actually causing while you're wanting to listen to music on the go.
Mine just sat there anyway. I didn't use it out and about. Yeah, I just had it sitting there. And
I mean, my clip broke on one of mine, so I ended up having to carry it in the bag because I used it all the fucking time, clipping onto my pants.
Yours had a clip? This is like this fucking big.
Yeah, my old, well, not that one, but like other CD players I had, little clips. I used to slide them on my pants, and clips would break over time.
Because it had like a radio on the front, on the very front, it had like a little radio tuner. Like it was so cool. A CD player, radio, and people are getting back into there now, and it's so fucking cool because plug your headphones in and just go.
That's it, yeah.
Phones don't have headphone jacks. Just take little cases. Just get yourself a disc binder. Put your CDs in there. You've got a portable fucking music library. Well,
that's exactly how it was. You'd always carry like a little flip book or that one CD you'd listen to.
And now they're made better because back then they did hurt discs.
Oh, I mean, they still kind of made the exact same way. It depends if they fixed up the little.
It depends what you get. Like if people pay the extra to put the protective so they don't stamp your CDs and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you still got to pay a little bit extra for the high quality ones.
A lot of the stuff people are just buying, because a lot of stuff people are just buying retro shit. Like they're not even buying. It's kind of tricky to get newer shit. So a lot of people are buying retro or finding their old parents' stuff and reusing them. Because not many people are really manufacturing. Like there are some still being produced, but there isn't many being manufactured as it used to be.
There's brand new CD players being made still, those little portable CD players. Like Pop Culture has one for $50.
Yeah,
what?
But certain things get them at certain times because of certain trends as well.
It hasn't got a radio though, I don't think.
No, it sucks. But remember the little radio tuners?
Oh, it does. It's got an FM receiver. Shit.
Remember the little radio tuners we used to carry though? The little pocket FM little. And had the two little dongles on it. It was it was only a yay big. Yeah. And I had the clip, and it was literally just a radio tuner, and you could just it was a little device. You didn't need an antenna. You didn't need anything fancy. You just plugged your headphones in it, chuck some 2 AAA batteries in it, maybe 3.
I'm tempted just to buy a fucking not an iPod, but another version of it, so I can put my songs on a little portable music player.
You can actually get MP3 players, actual MP3 players are back again.
They're back.
Yeah, you can actually because what happened was because Apple shut down the market. They capitalized so hard on the market that you could not get MP3 players.
MP3 player, so you can get like a.
You can get the little USB ones and stuff again.
Fuck!
You can plug them straight in and just copy your music straight to them.
I just found one that I used to have. Like, it had the little button on the end, and you had the screen in the fucking middle. And...
Yep. Like they're all back. You can actually buy them again, like that, because
only $20.
Whatever happened, Apple lost that capital market, so they couldn't capitalize it anymore. And you needed competition. Basically, you can't just capitalize on the market, shut out the market. Like, markets need competition, so they eventually brought them back. It was only a couple of years ago that they come back.
Holy fuck! Kmart made their own MP3 player with the iPod style.
Yeah. Oh, did they actually
under their Anko brand?
Ooh, are they affordable? I might have to get some for the kid.
$29. Just looks like an iPod.
Ooh.
Fucking an LCD screen that shows you video and stuff. Like, it's got Bluetooth, fucking everything on there.
Might have to rip some music again from my CDs. I might have to reinstall my CDs.
I wonder how big the storage is. Can you put like an SD card? Like,
thankfully, I ripped out my old. I've got it because I installed them to my last.
Well, you've got 10 hours at 80% volume. Because that's a long time. 10 hours of music.
It's gonna be interesting because I wonder if a lot of people then therefore
USB-C charging.
But I'll say, because of everything as well that's been going on with the whole physical digital media, I'm only going to touch on it lightly, is I wonder if a lot of people are going to start getting disk drives again for their PCs. Because there seems to be that
I did see a video about that, yeah.
Because the fact alone, how do we get our musics? Because, okay, you had things like LimeWire, blah, blah, blah. But how did we get our music onto our MP3 players back in the day?
PC.
Yeah, we had our disk drive.
USB.
We had our CDs. We had our CDs, we put them into the disk drive, we literally just opened it up and copied them across. We literally just copied the files because you could access it.
To be fair, everyone still had burners and stuff the whole time, PCs, like the last 20 years. People still had them.
No, but like...
It's just they didn't have a disk drive for games.
It's been different though. But I mean, like, because people weren't playing games...
Because people still burn fucking... shit to movies. People doing that for the last 10 years still, like doing movies and music.
It's more niche than what it was back then though. Like, it was niche back then and it's even niche now. Like, there was no like...
Yeah, but I still see it fucking everywhere though.
Like you look, I'm telling you, like, if you talk to anyone, most people that you would know in general, anyone will not have a disk drive for their PC. Like, it's only going to be a thing now.
No one. Well, I wouldn't say no one, but like, it's very minute.
But that's what I'm saying. But back in the day, every computer had a disk drive. Like, everyone had a disk drive.
It was in a built. It was mandatory.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was a unit thing. Like, and even me, when I had custom computers, when I was building, even when I was getting to the point where I didn't need a disk drive, I still grabbed it. Like, and there was like a few of my friends as well. We still had disk drives. Like, this is after discs were completely obsolete for PC gaming.
Because PCs can still play old games on disc. It's just they mightn't run well,
and that's why there was a large market of people selling. But I say that's also why there's a large market of PC games being resold. Like, at one point, because people were moving digital on PC and didn't need their physical copies, and that's why when you looked anywhere, you saw an abundance of Steam games.
Gave you if you had it on disc, I think Steam gave you the game on the store, because if you could provide proof that you owned it, they give you the game
for a null and void period. If they had that game on their store. If you had the code and you entered the code CD key, it would verify, and they used to be able to give you a copy. Yeah, it would. They used to do that.
Because I've been seeing a lot of people now burning their GOG games, their DRM Steam, the DRM-free Steam games, all the discs.
Yes, I was saying it's more of a thing now that people are starting to do again in the last year.
Because you technically own the game at that point.
Yes, so you.
If there's no DRM, it's yours. They can't fuck with it.
Exactly, you can back it up to store it wherever you feel like.
They can't take it away from you.
But storing it to a disc is no different to storing it to a USB. You know what I mean? Though burning it to a disc is no different to you copying it to a USB to store as a hard drive space. It's no different.
Right, yeah.
So, like, if you're getting a PC game...
You just can't sell that thing because it's illegal.
Same as, like, copying it to, like, a big external drive or your SSD, or moving from one SSD drive to another SSD drive.
I could take my whole PS2 library and just put it more onto my PC.
And that's another big thing that's actually, speaking that specifically, that's a big law in Australia in general for media. We actually, if you own a copy of anything that's music, DVD, any media that was on a disc, you have the right to copy it to protect the physical copy to a digital or another physical format, which is a good law that we have in Australia. which is a good thing that we have for our rights.
It's a protection thing.
Mm.
It's to ensure if our physical something happens to it, we've got the backup.
Mm-hmm.
Which
because they say if you no longer own the product, you can no longer keep copies of the version. Which, I mean, I get the hearsay law for it. Like, it's a weird loophole.
yeah,
You know, I mean,
if you sell the original copy, you can no longer keep the
yeah
copy. Like,
it's a weird.
then again, I know police officers who have all the they don't own it, but they still got the copies. I'm like,
exactly.
no
Like,
one gives a fuck.
no one's
really.
because no one's going around knocking on the door going, "Hey, I need to check your copies of your movies. Have you that you own and then to match to your burnt versions or your
Right?
like." No one's doing that. But
Sure,
like,
go through all my fucking like 6,000 fucking movies in there.
but like, it's kind of funny though, like the way that we have to protect the user with physical media. Like, it's kind of funny. Like, we've got that warrant there to help preserve. It's crazy, and no one really talks about. Like,
Right?
it's a good.
I mean,
thing
I
to have.
haven't had a burnt movie in fucking since I was a kid, but
I've got a
or a
stash
burnt
of. I got
CD.
so many that I found because going through my old DVD collection, I to try and make space because I got a lot of loose DVDs on one of my shelves because the shelf's full. So I bought a tub to put them in just so I could help move things around. And as I was going through the loose DVDs, there was so many burnt that I put them aside to make a tower. I was going to bring them to be like, here's my copy of burnt DVDs. Ironically enough, that we segued into it.
Remember the old bootlegs on a plain white CD that had just the black Sharpie, right?
But that's what I do. But the thing is, I got to a point at one stage there where I was printing out. That's why I keep bringing up the fact that I used to, I would make custom CD covers and things like that. It was because for that reason was I used to either photocopy or remake my own CD DVD covers for the movies, so I still had a spine that I could see and read, and then sometimes do custom disc art because we used to have a disc printer, so you could print the labels out and then you could put them on the disc, or you get the disc with the actual print and you could just put them in a machine, and it would laser print over the top of the disc on the actual printed parchment that it had on it. That's why some of them were that weird white, that matte white, because it was printable. You could put it in a machine and it would print over the disc. Which is weird that there's this, like again, like, come on. Like, you've got a machine that uses a disc that anyone can buy. This isn't manufactured, like, for, like, companies.
Have you actually also noticed? Remember how companies say, like, oh, you can't copy the disc, but you know who makes the copiers? It's them same companies who let you burn the discs, make the things to let you do it.
And ironically, the way,
because I think they're governed by law to put that protection on there, but like you don't have to really like you still gotta obey it. But
that's what I was gonna say, because you see the common denominator. This is one of the things that I like to always correlate. Is you see, because this is a thing that Australian media exists with. Even though we can copy and burn stuff, how much physical media that we'd always buy, like CDs and DVDs? Australia is one of the biggest capitals that would still buy, even though we could burn and make copies of, or even used to rent, and then we used to copy. I mean, I'm adding myself with, so a lot of people did. People used to go to the rental stores, rent a movie, bring it home, but watch it. If they liked it, you'd burn a copy of it, and then you'd keep it. So
or the fucking VHS tape, like you put it in VHS and like record.
You'd have the two hooked up so you could record it from that and then copy it to another VHS tape.
Right.
Or you can convert it to DVD if you have the DVD player hooked up, the DVD burner. So you play the VHS tape and you just burn it as it plays.
There are so many. I think taping a show from the TV, like a movie from a TV, is illegal because
that's
I mean, it's free.
But there's TV license rights for airing. It's airing rights. That's where that comes a grey area.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really a grey area.
Because I used to record so many on VHS when I was a kid. Just if there was a movie coming on, I was like,
yeah, I've got like somewhere I've got rogue VHSs from when I was a kid where I used to record like episodes of Dragon Ball Z. I'm sure one of them has a cut of like the fucking Indian in the cupboard that I recorded one time. Like, there's so much random shit. Like, I've got VHSs as a kid that I've like recorded so many different things. But no, that's exactly it. Like, it's so funny. But what I was going to correlate the if you look at the common denominator is for Australia with that kind of thing, we got rights to protect ourselves and to preserve our media, which we were freely allowed to copy things, which people, of course, like we said, extend the reach of preservation. And you see how much we consume, and then you look at that, correlate that with Steam. what Steam did. Steam's okay, a bit different now with this thing, but like even GOG is a better example now because of DRM stuff. Like Steam still got DRM, but like it's a little bit more
It's
different.
by game and by publisher.
Yeah.
Some publishers don't allow non-DRM games, and like their games go out with it.
But you see even how Gabe has like talked about it. You see what they do, and they clearly know that people are pirating the games, modding games illegally, because their laws are different. Ours, I mean, we still can bear in degrees. But
it's still funny how people think that Gabe runs Steam. Like he all he does is own it.
Yeah.
The devs and publishers still do their own game things.
Exactly.
Like they still do their own shit on there.
Exactly. So it's like, and you see how he talks about consumer on that aspect because he, being the businessman owning Steam.
Because he's pro-consumer.
And you see how well Steam does, like with the amount of people that can pirate and do stuff with Steam, and like, because even when you buy games, like you can loophole it where if you bought a game, you can literally back up the files and then refund a game, and you can still because some of these games you can still access those files and play those games.
Got that. If you played less than 2 hours, you can refund it on Steam.
So you install it, you can get those files, separate them, refund the game, put on disc or whatever, and you can still access them, because I've done that with so many games in the past. Like I never really refunded them, but
that is what I call dirty though. If you buy it then refund it with that's fucking dirty.
But what I used to do was I used to because me and my friends would always do it depending on different games we're playing. We used to buy them and then we'd burn them, then we'd give us each other copies of games, so then we could all play the game. One person would buy it and then we'd share it between.
I think every copy of AoE 2 was burned. Like every copy that I've ever seen is a burnt copy of Age of Empires 2.
Pretty much, it feels like it.
Same as Wolfenstein and Quake, and all just copies of a copy. Like,
but I'm kind of like getting away from my point before I get too far away from my point. It's like you can see how lax Steam is with consumerism, just as much as our laws are with physical media, but people will still consume it. Like you give that reign freedom, people will get the feeling of option because they're still free to do the choice of what they want to do, and they'll still support because it's an interesting concept. Like you start restricting people and people get really, which we've seen with what's been going on. People get very like, you're not giving me my options, you're not really allowing me to really feel comfortable, and you start constraining and choking people in the sense.
What's the thing about PC? There's options: GOG, Epic, Ubisoft Store, Rockstar's launcher,
like
Steam.
Some can be funny,
looking for the best sales, really. But like, Steam is not always the cheapest, but they have the most games.
But it just but I'm saying, like, it shows you with how lenient
buy what you want.
Exactly, being so comfortable with how they were, not restricting people. Look how popular it's been for them. Like, it's been so popular for them. People still use it.
They're a bit too open because there are like scam games that get through there pretty often.
That's just neither here nor there. That happens everywhere. That's always happened for their existence of all time with games.
Yeah, but mainly on Steam. Not GOG doesn't have them.
Oh, they're starting to get there. It happens. They're starting to.
No,
like,
because GOG is GOG. GOG don't. No one else touches that Steam front but them.
Yeah.
They own that. Like, that is their thing. Like, they put the games up. There's no one else.
Yeah, it's still.
I mean, they work with the publishers, so they still got to look at it. But it's not like Steam where you can just upload a game.
I mean, there's still procedures technically, but yeah, I know what you mean though. It's one of those things.
It's controlled, which is good because GOG releases older things. Some newer things, but that's what the publisher's got to, because I don't know if GOG pays them to put a game on there, but because they just get the older games that aren't on Steam, aren't on any other storefront.
Because I feel like I
work on them and fix them, and
because I kind of I'm slightly annoyed myself with that because I end up didn't realize. I mean, it wasn't expensive. It was cheap anyway. It was like under $10. But I didn't realize that I had gotten on GOG New Vegas like back in 2022. And like early.
What went in with the free thing? With the Prime or something?
Yeah, something like that. And I didn't even bother to look because I barely look at my GOG. And it was like earlier in the year I bought on a New Vegas on Steam for like under $10. It was the whole lot. It was the full Ultimate Edition.
Well, that's not too bad though.
No, but I was just like, I've got it already. Why did I buy it? Like, I should have just checked, but I don't check.
I've I've double dipped on Steam and GOG because Steam might have DRM, GOG doesn't. So you've got.
But yeah, so but I bought it. I was trying to see if I could refund it because I only played like 7 minutes of it because I installed it and wanted to see how it ran. Like this is ages ago. Like this is back in like February.
I mean, GOG versions of older games do run better.
But they're both the Ultimate Edition anyway, so it was just like, god damn it, like it's still updated. They're all still the same, but I was just like,
it is what it is. Like,
so I'm like, oh well, it's.
The games I bought double. I mean, usually because it's cheap on Steam or.
Like I said, it wasn't a bad buy though.
Full price game twice like that.
But now it's like, well, I don't really need. But it's just like I don't need to use either or of them, really. You know, one of those weird things. It's like,
no, because I'm pretty sure the GOG version will play better. I bet you.
Most probably. That's why I was like, that's the other thing too. It's like, well, I've had it since fucking 4 years.
Speaking of New Vegas, I don't know if Asha Sharma's just gone she's just gone Bethesda and say, get off your fucking asses. But have you seen what they put up recently?
Which part?
Bethesda. Like, they put up this massive post on social media. Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters are coming soon. They're still working on Fallout. There's a Morrowind prequel coming.
Maybe because of all the people.
76.
Because remember we all speculated and then we heard nothing. Like we all felt baited until like that they were going to announce it. And maybe because she's seen the hype behind that, they're like, well, because the people actually want this, like going, well, it's like the common sense, like people are wanting this, right? So like, it makes sense, like the consumer
money.
Well, that's it. Like the consumer, like you're the creator. The consumer goes, we want blueberry milkshakes, and then what do you go? We're gonna make grape. It's like, but we want blueberry milkshakes. It's like, we're gonna now make pineapple. It's like, but we'll come to you if you just make blueberry milkshakes. It's like, we're going to be reveal. We're making red. It's like, what the fuck? Which is what's been happening with like EA and Titanfall, with that whole shit show. So I think that's what they're looking at and going, well, the audience wants this. This is what the consumer wants. Give it to the fucking consumers so we can both, us as Xbox and you as Bethesda, can receive some fucking repercussions from doing this.
Because I will admit, Bethesda has got one game every...
And it's just Skyrim.
Like near decade.
And it's Skyrim. Every fucking... Oh, here's every decade. Skyrim. Next decade. Skyrim. Oh, we got a new game coming in 5 years. It's Skyrim again. It's just like...
Because did you notice? This year is... Or was it last year? The 10th anniversary of Fallout 4. It was last year, right?
I think...
Well, after that was only fucking Starfield. That was it.
Because I think it's
2 games in 10 years.
I think Obsidian was going to do Avowed 2, but I think they're pausing that to do
it's cancelled.
Cancelled to work on the spin-off.
Fallout with Bethesda. Yeah.
Because they know what work. Again, that's clearly listening to the community, because the community have always said, we like a Fallout Obsidian game. Like, have you noticed that? Like, the things that the community...
but with the help, they're working with Bethesda, so it's not just Obsidian.
No, but
it'll be Fallout 5 because they're working together. So
help them.
Because people say, it's like New Vegas 2. I don't reckon.
No, most probably it'll be like the next installment, which would be Fallout 5, and then there may be a spin.
It'll be Fallout 5.
But like
because it's made with Bethesda. If it wasn't Bethesda, then maybe New Vegas 2.
Because that's the same thing. Like, because this is what I've had a few people talk about, which is it's funny because I'm like I always correct people. It's like with the whole thing with going discless, the PlayStation. Look, this is because people aren't realizing, people forget who owns shit. But that's like the whole debacle with the whole PlayStation thing, and it's like kind of been that week, and then Black Ops and Black Ops 2 released on PlayStation, and everyone's like, oh, everyone's turning back its digital. It's like, you do know who owns Call of Duty, right? That's Microsoft. Like, it released on PlayStation, but people keep going, oh, PlayStation's are doubling back down, they're releasing old games to try and keep people on. It's like, PlayStation doesn't have a say in that. That's Xbox. They
do. They can say, don't put it on here. Fuck off.
No.
But no,
you know what I mean?
It's Activision, they want to get the game out there.
But people going, oh, PlayStation, and that's what I've noticed with a few posts going.
It just have to coincide with what they said,
because we kind of knew these things were in the works, and this was before because we talked about it.
And then we're at war by September,
fuck
yeah.
Yeah, but because the thing was too is we talked about it, hearing that Black Ops and Black Ops 2 was coming before the whole PlayStation thing happened. we remember hearing like rumors of them supposedly coming back, and then the PlayStation thing happened, and then it just happened to be a week after the whole PlayStation news, after GTA's news, that they were coming back, and that's why I said people just immediately just assumed because they don't know shit, and they were just like, "Oh, PlayStation's trying to win fans back over, and they're trying to keep people on the system because they're offering discount." I'm like, okay, yes, that's PlayStation.
You know what's fucking
choosing.
funny about that? All the people who cancel their PS Plus and then Black Ops drops, and they're like, "I'm gonna get online back."
But most of the people that cancelled, though, surprisingly, from a lot of people that posted, had year subscriptions to fucking PlayStation, and they're like, "I've cancelled it," and it expires like the end of like 2027, like just before, like, well, okay, oh, Mr. Big Boy Pants, you've cancelled your subscription. You've still got like 12 months or 11 months or 10 months on your subscription. Like, that's not gonna
I would
make
have got your fucking money, but
it's not gonna make any ounce of difference until it gets to that point in a year's time.
just don't renew your thing. Like,
it's just like these people are just like, it blows my mind. Like, for me, like, I'm going to keep paying and using my PlayStation subscription until presumably 2028 comes, and then I may cancel my subscription, or I may just keep paying for my PS5. Like, I'm not going to go, if they're going to go this discless future, I would just not support where that point's going to a degree, you know what I mean? Like, it's shit, and it fucking sucks, but like, I can still buy discs for my PS5. Like, there's so many people being like, "Oh, I can't buy discs, fuck you," it's like, and then they're like selling their PS5s, and like, it's like,
you've got a year and a half of discs still being made for current games.
yeah,
like,
exactly. And like,
them.
people are just like, it's just like, you can still play your PS5 with a disc and get a disc drive if you haven't got one.
I mean,
like,
I do see like, you can tell a gamer from a non-gamer.
Yeah.
A gamer will still play the games. They will still play PlayStation games.
Yeah.
Non-gamers will go, fuck it, I'm done.
Like I said, I will get to a point where I can, but like I said, I've got so many fucking games that even if we get to 2028, there's a new system, or if there's no new system, they just start making games digital. Right. I can still keep playing my physical games. Like, I've got plenty that I need to catch up on before I even think about. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what I need to buy that I want to play still, even if I have to get them digitally, because some games have still currently been released digitally that I want to play, but like, I've still got a log of games I need to play, and I need to work out that ratio.
I just spent $100 on PS1 and PS2 games on the PS3 thing. I just spent $100 and got like Parasite Eve 2 on the store.
Like, that kind of stuff I can get
one.
at the moment, because like some of them aren't on the PS5 store, so like they're not added to PS4, PS5 shop yet. But if you bought them now, like, they're going to be in your account when that does roll over access, so it doesn't help that, so it helps there. But like, it makes sense because the PS3 shop's going to close soon, so like, buy those games. Next year, like exactly. And then that's the other thing, people carrying on about.
I'm gonna buy all the games I can from that fucking storefront now. It's like, I don't want to miss them now. Like,
no, so you get the ones that you can't get anywhere that are limited, that no longer exist, so that you have them in your account. Like, they are bind to your account. Like the fact I got the first Silent Hill for like $7 to $10. I got Parasite Eve 2 for $10. On physical, it's $150. Yes, and that's the other problem too. Is like, you can't go and find old copies because they're so gatekept behind scalp, like these ridiculous collector prices and whatnot. And now scalpers are getting onto things like okay, this is funny because Luke said he's starting to see it, and it's exactly what I said. People are now going out and buying a lot of physical media, exactly like I said, because this panic mode happened. I mean, buying this physical media doesn't help the companies, it's just helping the stores that are reselling the stuff. But now people are going out buying physical media.
That's why I got those there for later, like,
and they're either going to buy them
you fucking can.
Yeah, and it's either going to be, and this is the thing too, if you want to get these for you need to get these for yourself, because people are either going to buy them up for themselves, which is great, but there's going to be a large market of people out there buying the stuff to resell because they know that there's going to be a market for it. And I can tell you now, from now to Christmas, there's going to be a high margin of sales on old retro media because there's going to be a trend.
Like, it's going to be the same price as like PS2 games, how like $300.
Yep, all these games that you can get cheap for like $20 that are cheap, that we've been like finding these gems really cheap. There's going to be a skyrocket price because they're going to be back to original prices, if not more than what their prices were, based on inflation costs and all this bullshit. Like, it's gonna.
I'm sitting on a fucking gold mine, but I'm not fucking selling shit to them.
No,
fuck
but
that,
that's what I mean. As a consumer, like, you're gonna have to try and get more. So if you want to play these games, or at least have them in your collection, like, it's gonna get ridiculous. And these places,
I just grabbed Evil Dead for PS2 for like $40.
And I say the other things that's gonna happen is these places like Cash Converters, and even EB will start putting their prices up because they can denote the prices as they already please. So they can already play with those prices, and they're going to start pushing those prices back up. And you're going to go to CEX, and the games that you can find for like $1 to $5 are going to be double to triple the prices.
eBay won't go much higher because like they're way lower on there than they are on eBay still now. Like,
but what I'm saying is, it'll get to the point where if the
I just don't trust them because I'm not near an eBay, so I can't check if it's got a proper case or.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Is this is what's going to happen though? Is this what I can see from the prediction of how it's going? Because there's going to be a trend in the surge of people buying more. They'll want to, because you think about
PS3 games though. Like,
it's going to happen. It's going to happen. People are doing it. But like that's like CX.
Like, I got the jump on everyone. Fucking 2 years ago, I started.
And the other thing as well is not just one, because if they kept everything cheap and people are coming in buying all that stock up cheap, they're going to run out of stock because no one's coming in to sell them stock. Because they're either keeping it for themselves now, or they're going to sell it to
be gone. Like,
so, like CEX and cash converters and things like that are going to see such a tight market on physical media soon enough, because so many people are going to go through, and people are looking at doing rental stores again. Where they're going to get their stock from? They're going to go to like old rental stores, buy pre-owned copies, because that's the best thing to have.
Oh, actually, I'm tempted to do that.
And then do a rental.
I've got to open my stuff up for the fucking town and just, you know.
You could, I mean, you'd have to move your office, but like that little sunroom, you could like move your stuff out and then have the sunroom as the little rental shop.
Have all these fucking shelves of my fucking media and shit.
And then you can just charge, I get it, and then get a buffer machine, so then you can clean a few of them up and stuff. And
I could though just take a picture of every disc, and like, if it doesn't come back in that condition.
But you know, because if you're using
fucking disc, bro.
But you'd know though too, because if you've got a buffer machine and you've gone through every disc beforehand, before leasing them,
are perfectly fine anyway. But
no, but I'm saying if you were to go buy a bulk load of stock, like from cheap store like Cashies or CX, because they get them, for $1 or $2, buy a whole load up of stuff, they're going to be shit.
Right, then just
so you go through and clean them all up, so then there's stock clean, and then you go from there, and then and I can tell you now, because I know this, because I'm thinking about it. I know other people are already thinking about doing this, because, like I said, rental stores are making a comeback. A lot of people want to, like I've been buying older media stuff. People are going to want to have access to older media, not just new media. People want to access old media that they've never seen before, and it's going to start skyrocketing.
I'm buying old stuff for the last fuck knows how long. Like, old movies I've been buying, like.
And that's why,
Granted, they're in 4K now.
And that's why there's been a slight surge. Like, because there's been a surge, because when you used to, I used to go to, like, Lifeline and stuff like that. Old DVDs for old movies used to be $1 or $1.50.
Just go to your local yard sale. You'll get. They'll have these tubs of movies and games. You just buy a tub for like $40. Like,
but like I said, that kind of stuff's gonna start changing soon, because people start catching on. You'll still have, like I said, the few, like any kind of garage sale or yard sale, where there's those that don't know, which always happens anyway, and people will sell shit.
Oh, they fucking know. They just don't care.
No, there's some people that just don't realize of what's going on, and they'll just happily take $10 for something.
Yeah, but usually they know what they've got, and if you try and give them a level ground, they'll just like they.
But I've seen, like going. This is just from experience. Like, there's so much shit that you see, and like we're gonna see a surge again, because the way physical media is retracking again, especially now that there's such a standpoint towards digital. People want to make a retaliation against that, even though physical has been already on an incline again recently. Like, it's already been going back up again. That's already been seen.
The thing is, physical never died. Like, it just hasn't.
It's just been a low, like it's just on a low puttering surgence. It's all it's been. It's still been there. It's just been on a low puttering surgence. But it's going to encourage people again, because it's going to, people, like I said, rental stores are going to come back, because the experience compared to the prices of what you get from streaming services, you pay the $20 now, but majority of the time, this has been statistically stated that you spend more time browsing for something than actually watching something on these services. So people are paying these monies just to browse, not even watch anything
now. So.
And so, but like I always said, even this is how I feel, is when you go to a video store, this is how it always felt for me, and you went and grabbed that movie, you felt obliged to watch it before you had to return it. Like, and something about it, like it was a service.
That's like having movies on your shelf. You literally go to your shelf and go, "Oh, movie, grab."
Yeah, you're like, it feels different compared to a streaming service, because you feel a bit more lax. But when you go to your own shelf or anything, you know what you're going to feel like you're going to grab and watch. Like, you
I used to walk into Kmart when they had games there and just know what I wanted. I'd just look at it, grab it, and go. Like, there was no.
Well, you knew why you went there, but like no, too. You knew what you wanted when you were going to the shop to buy that too. Like, if I wanted like a certain movie, that's why I'm stepping foot in JB Hi-Fi.
I mean, I'd be like, I want to get a game, so I just, if something that I like was there, I'd instantly just. I'm not spending like 20 minutes just looking. Like, no, fuck.
But that's like for me. That's why when I step in JB Hi-Fi, like, I'm going there because I knew I wanted to look for a movie or a particular movie.
I mean, JB Hi-Fi is like you'll spend a long time in there just looking because it's like.
I mean, why not
fuck.
though? While you're there, but I'm saying that's the only reason I step in foot. Like I don't just step into foot JB Hi-Fi just for shits and gigs.
Right.
Like I step in foot because I wanted to look for a certain game or I wanted to look for a certain movie. Like I wanted to find that particular item. Otherwise, I wouldn't glance at JB Hi-Fi. Like, and that's the thing. Like you do things because you know that's why you wanted it, and that's the difference. That's why it's kind of like that physical presence. You know what you want when you're going for it.
It's like the fridge people. They just look in the fridge. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, yeah. It's like usually you
just look at there for ages, and it's like,
yeah, it's out of boredom, and you're just like, oh, nothing. But when you go to the fridge though, when there's different point like that, and when you actually go to the fridge, when you know that you want something specific, like you know the difference, and you know the feeling as well. Like you know that feeling when you do it.
Like if you want a glass of milk, you go and grab the milk. If you're just looking, you just say like. And then just walk off. Like
that's what I'm saying. The overall sensation is that different feeling too. Like you
it happens for everything. Like happens to food, movies, media. Like even going to someone's house. You used to just remember if you wanted to go there, you'd go there.
Yeah, yeah.
If you didn't, you're like, should I?
Exactly. Like you actually had. You wouldn't just walk over or go to your friend's place and then stand at the door going, oh no, maybe I won't knock them, and then leave.
Right?
You know? It's like you'd only go there because you wanted to go there. You know.
That's just how everything works. Like
it's that physical presence of doing it. Yeah, it's that action and reaction.
The only thing what is different though is online because you are just looking.
And I think there's been a few videos
I've watching. I've browsed so many stores just online, just looking and then just leave. Like I'm just leaving the app, like just gone.
And another thing, I think a lot of people are starting to realize because a lot of the newer generations are starting, because a lot of videos I've seen lately are talking about older things, and people are starting to be like, I want to know what that feels like. I want to know what these things are like. I want to learn and adapt. And that's why people are trying and getting physical things and doing.
If people want an old school experience, Rockstar could do the best thing for gaming right now. A physical midnight launch.
Oh well, yeah, no.
Could you imagine that?
I know.
How many like EBs and JBs, whoever has the game,
but I can tell you,
open at midnight.
But I can
they'll
tell
have
you,
like a million of people there.
But I can tell you now that whole midnight launch thing that is on EB's side. The reason it stopped is on EB's side. Is 100% EB, not on the companies.
Yeah, it's because you got to have staff out. Like, there's usually one person in there and one at the fucking thing. There's two people.
No. Where they are because they used to do like events and stuff when they did the midnight launches, so you'd have like 5 stars on.
Because when I got Black Ops 3, I think a midnight launch,
and the other thing is
there was one person at the door who just got the things, and there was maybe 2 people at the counters, and that was it, and maybe one person at the back just handed out the games. And the other thing is
too is the pay, because they got to pay them a wage plus overtime plus, and it's just too much money they're spending. Like,
but midnight launches are quick. Like you literally walk in, grab and leave.
I've stuck around at a midnight launch, and people would be there 2 hours before and 5 hours after. Like, it's ridiculous.
I don't get the after part. I get the before, but not the after. That's just
so when you're there as an employee,
play your fucking game,
and you try to keep people out, and people would linger around and like stay and just keep talking, and then security, because they got a high security. Like, there's so many things, and that's why. And the other problem is too is there was a lot of violence things that started happening at like shopping malls, and they had to cut back on that because people were getting into fights and people trying to steal stuff and people trying to mug people going to their cars and. There's so much bullshit they used to. Like I said, this happened everywhere. Like, this is why things started cutting down. Because
didn't happen here. That's for damn sure.
Like, it's just got carried. And this is only in because they hadn't done midnight launches in like 10 years. Like, over 10 years.
I think the Black Ops was like one of the last ones.
There was one
Black Ops 3, I think.
There was one that they re-brought back up again a couple of years ago. I can't remember what it was for again. It was very limited.
Yeah, it's only for a specific store though.
It was like some few stores did it. And it was for some stupid thing. I can't remember what it was. But they tried bringing it back again, and even then it didn't really get the hype as much as they, I think, anticipated that they wanted to get. It was a whole bunch of bullcrap. It's like I talked to a lot of
the last midnight launch was.
It was only like last year.
Oh.
The year before.
The late 2010s.
No, there was one that they brought back like last year or something. It was a one-off.
Yeah, but it was nothing fucking major. That's for damn sure.
I remember what it was for. Oh, Switch 2, that's what it was. It was the Switch 2.
Oh, yeah, so not important because no one bought the damn thing.
Yeah. Switch 2 had a midnight launch, which was so random. It was so strange.
Oh, yeah, June 4th to 5th. I don't think they even sold that many because they still haven't sold that many like Switch 2s, really.
And that was it was very weird. But it gave people that experience because there was so many people that never been like. It's crazy to think that there's so many people that like in the generation now that never actually got to experience midnight launches because it's been like.
The fucking Black Ops 3 one was huge after Black Ops 2 because they're like people. This thing was packed when I was in. Like
years,
fucking dead.
15 years, whatever it's been. Like it's crazy that it's been that long, and yeah. Like
before that, when was Black Ops 3? That was like 23rd. No, Black Ops 3 was PS4.
A while ago, still.
Yeah.
Like 15 years ago.
Black Ops 3 was 2015.
Oh, was it? So it's 11 years ago. Close enough. Yeah, it's pretty.
I was there day one, minute one, baby.
And I said I used to go to. I used to go to just some midnight launches just to hang out. Like that was the thing. Like a lot of us did. Like you go because they used to have events. So you'd go and you could win keyboards, you could win mice, you could win accessories and things. Like so, people used to just go just to hang out, just to for the banter.
Grand Theft Auto 5 had a midnight release.
Yeah, I was there for that one.
2013, September 17th.
Yeah. Like I said, I got like most of my games were all because I used to buy the bundles, so I wanted to get my collector's edition, take it home.
See, they could do one for 6. Like it would be amazing. But then it wouldn't be an EB Games. But then that's what I'm saying though.
But then they tried. They say then they try to send. But this is the trap though. They try to get a consensus on doing a midnight launch, but it's for the Switch 2 console, and that doesn't give them any kind of standpoint to be like this is a good consensus of like it was good on
No one bought it.
Like, and I can tell you now, even if this is the crazy part. If Rockstar was to do one, even with this fucking code in a box, people would still fucking show up. Buy it. People would still show up for a midnight launch.
They get millions around the country, millions around the world. Like people will show up for midnight launch.
Only just to say that they were at the midnight launch for GTA 6.
Yeah,
and the weight of that being like, I was at a midnight launch for the Switch 2, I was at the midnight launch for GTA 6. What feels has more impact? That English made no sense.
GTA 6,
but GTA 6 has more of an impact. That the words alone is more memorable.
It's the biggest game ever fucking made. Of course, people are going to talk about it forever. Like
saying I was at the midnight launch of this here, and like it's. You find the commonality. You met people. You made friends because that's half the people when I used to go to like the Halo and Call of Duty midnight launches. I still
think it was Modern Warfare 3 that I got the.
Well, the thing is, I used to go to midnight launches, and when we were there waiting, you'd talk to people. You'd get the gamer tags. You'd go home after that midnight launch having a chat. You'd load in your game and you'd game with them. Yeah, and you made friends with these people that you literally just met that night. Like,
right.
And that's how I used to make. That's how I used to make my gamer friends.
That's what we're just about to lose completely. Is that side of the?
We already have.
But you still go to an EB Games now and have a chat to someone. Like that's about to be gone. Because who's going to go to buy a code in a box?
No, but that already happens now. So you saying that it already has been happening. It's not like it's not going to happen soon. It already is happening. It already has happened.
Yeah, no, but it's going to be gone soon.
I mean, EB Games will still be around. They're still going to exist.
Not selling games.
No, but people,
selling their plushies and merch and.
No, it would be trading cards.
And the plushies and other merch that they've been selling still.
Yeah.
It'll be everything just for the video games.
Exactly.
EB has been about games for ages.
No, exactly. I mean, it is kind of. It's just now no longer EB Electronic Boutique. It's now just B Games, boutique games. Like that's. They're starting to lose the electronical side of things.
When I went into the one a couple hours away, it was mainly statues, Pokemon, Dragon Ball, fucking anime stuff, fucking plushies, cards.
I know, they're like a small little wall for video games.
And the games were like there and there. I'm like, everything else was everything else.
Yep. I know, you go to it literally says EB and you're like, this feels like I've just walked into Zing. Like, That's what Zing, you know, all
Yeah,
sorts of.
that's why they made Zing, because they realized what was happening.
Uh-huh. Well, then what did them
And
there
Zing is
though?
their fucking moneymaker. Like,
But what did them there though? What was the worstest thing that made it the worst was when they scrapped all their retro media. That's what did EB in there at that point was their retro media because they'd stopped doing it for so long, and then it's like, okay, we're not going to take PS1 games, we're not going to take PS2 games, we're not going to take PS3 games, like we're done.
and then it's like,
We're not going to try and
oh
sell them.
shit, people want that.
So they got them back in now, and then gets
Should have
everyone
had
back
them in
in.
the first place.
I don't know why they had to get rid of them. Like you're literally a game store. Why are you going to stop taking retro games and take them
To
from
be honest,
people? Like
the casual gamer only buys current stuff, so I get why they did it.
it's just the. But then again, it's just now they're appealing to us. But
And
then
there's
also
more casual gamers than people like us.
yeah, no. But what they're trying to appease out to now is the trendy gamer, which are those that are collecting because it's niche now to have something in your collection, being like, oh, I bought this game. Oh, I'm gonna, you know, it's worth $900. You know, it's that kind of shit nowadays. That's what Pokemon.
So the fact that the Switch got one, like GTA 6 should fucking have one. Like it should by proxy. Like midnight launch. It's the biggest gaming event
I'm
fucking
sure they've
ever.
and as they say, I'm sure they've already made enough money as it is because it's only them and JB Hi-Fi that are selling pre-orders, and so many people would have sold they would have sold heaps of pre-orders.
Plus the Gamesman and
yeah, but that's
all the other
but
stores.
they're not stores though. They're online websites. They're not really stores.
No, the Gamesman is.
They're not really. They're not really a store. Like you can, but it's one of those.
They're
things.
literally a store you can go in and buy games. Like
yeah, but it's not. It's one of those things. It's like a mum and pop shop. It's just like a random fucking store. Like
not really been around for fucking like they're a big fucking company. Like the Gamesman's massive.
But they're just but they're not massive to have like a franchisee.
They're probably bigger than EB right now, to be honest.
Well, if they're that big, why don't they have 20 shops? You know what I'm saying? Though, like it's like one of those things.
They probably have.
They don't. It's only the one, and I think it's out my way. Only the one store.
They're in New South Wales.
Oh no, it's New South Wales. Sorry, someone else. It's only the one. I was saying they only have the one shop. It's the one hub. It's more of a warehouse. They have the front because they have to have the front because it's what it is. Like they have to have that floor front to be a shop. Like to be a business to sell. They can't just be an online business. They need to have a front.
Fuck, they've been around for 40 odd years.
Yeah.
1982.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
And they'll sell you shit way more than everyone else does.
And they're still open.
Yeah. Well, because
they close at 10 p.m. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because it's one shop. It's easier to just have one shop front because it's the warehouse. You know, it's not a shop. Doesn't think it's not a shop. Like you can go there and it has the front.
It is
and
a
you can
shop.
browse
It's
it,
a shop, but it's got everything in it.
It's a store. It's a store place as well. Like they said, to make it so they could be a shop, they need to have a store front.
They're open 7 days. Fuck, we did. I want to go there one day. I bought some things from them, but
yeah, I don't really buy too much because
fuck, they're cheap.
Cheap. Them and fucking a few others are a bit pricey.
It depends what you get.
Because I've seen shit that they sell that are like fucking a fair cop more expensive than other people. It's like, yeah, no. They sell a lot of different things though too. They've gotten into like selling all kinds of shit as well. To stick with the curve.
You know, the early days they were electronics and that, so
I think they were more like a piece.
You have to sell everything. And look at JB. They're the biggest fucking thing in the country for that. Like they're the biggest retailer in the country.
I was gonna say, I think because they used to be like a computer shop back in the day, the Gamesman, they were more of like a computer store, and because computer markets got taken over, and then they had a shift, and then they became a gaming store.
Do more. You had to get electronic stuff.
And that's exactly
that's like leading edge. They just petered out.
JB Hi-Fi now is like if they got into furniture, they would be the full covering cycle of Harvey Norman's. But basically, JB Hi-Fi is just the electronical side of JB Hi-Fi, Harvey Norman's, or they could be like what the good guys are. That's what JB Hi-Fi is now.
The good guys are owned by JB Hi-Fi people.
Oh god, they own them.
Yeah, they bought them like years ago.
That's why they got that home appliance section because they bought the license to that.
But
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So literally, if you buy the good guys, you're buying JB.
Yeah,
so
yeah, it's under that chain, and that's the thing because they have basically all home appliance, like it's all home stuff. You think about it, you go there buy your kitchen stuff, but then you can also buy like your living room stuff, like your
That's right. I love
TV
JB
electronics.
Hi-Fi. Everything you want is you can buy from one fucking shop.
It's like I said,
I get my games, movies, music, TVs, fridge, washer, dryer, like everything's there.
They're
Like,
saying the only thing they don't have is furniture. That's the only thing they don't have.
yet.
Yeah, and then apparel. If they had furniture and apparel, and
Can you
then
imagine if they bought Harvey Norman next? Like, fuck me dead.
That's saying they basically are a Harvey Norman's. Like, if they bought a Mart,
No, Harvey Norman are just pretty much
I'm
furniture.
saying if they bought a Mart though, can you imagine? Because have you got a Mart down your way?
I think so.
Because a Mart's just all furniture. They're all just furniture. They're like the furniture side of Harvey. Like what Harvey Norman's is like. Harvey Norman's covers everything. They have their electronical section, which is your TVs, your games, your kitchen appliances, all that kind of shit. Like they do exactly what JB Hi-Fi have in their electronical side, except they have furniture as well.
Except then that side is smaller than everything else. Is smaller than JB's.
Oh,
because we got a massive Harvey Norman here, and like it's mostly big ass fucking lounge sets and fucking
see, ours have both
beds. And
so when you go into our Harvey Normans, they have both the furniture section, which is massive. Some of the old Harvey Normans used to be very heavy into games, but then they kind of died down when WoW Sight and Sound popped up. So when WoW Sight and Sound came through, they became more of the video games and media, because they were specifically like media stuff. So that's where you'd go for your surround sound systems.
Most people went digital, so.
So this is well before digital even existed.
You wait for the online digital furniture. Oh my lordy!
And then WoW kind of disappeared, and then Harvey Norman was already too late. But JB Hi-Fi had been around long enough for that anyway, so they were already in that safe space with their media. It was just everyone else.
JB Hi-Fi was.
JB Hi-Fi is the only one really that exists.
Hi-Fi.
Because you think about it, because JB Hi-Fi has covered media for ages. Like they've had
it. They've drove everyone out of fucking business just
because there's no really left now. Like, really, because okay, there are places that still kind of have media like Big W, Target, but as what JB Hi-Fi is, there isn't much of that left. Like there used to be, like I said, Harvey Norman's used to be just like it, but their media, you can't think they scrap
JB
DVDs.
just come and just.
That's saying because WoW was around. WoW would have games and movies. Harvey Norman's used to have games and movies. They, all these things had the same shit, but then WoW disappeared, and then Harvey Norman's dropped their movies, so they just have games, and then games are small there. Like, yes, you can buy games from Big W, but they dropped their movies. Target still has games and movies, but it's more games over movies. It's really small. I think they started to drop them. Kmart no longer does games or movies. They completely dropped them.
Who?
Like Kmart, they no longer do games or movies. Like they've basically dropped everything.
Well, I think here they have this little section of movies now. Some games.
Because that's where my because I remember that because that's where my mum pre-ordered Halo from.
The book section's massive now, though.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. The book section's massive. But yeah, so Kmart doesn't do any movies, music, or games anymore. That hasn't been around for like 10 years. Target still do game, like I said. Target still. So like I said, there was big, like I said, JB Hi-Fi and like Harvey Norman's and WoW Sight Sound. There's like I think a few others like that were like media centers.
They get 10.5 bill a year in revenue.
It's just JB now. Like I said, because you used to have what? Some of the CD places that used to
because JB either killed off or bought. Like the good guys, they got bought by JB Hi-Fi.
Yeah, like Sanity shut down. You had Woody's. So Woody's went. So
they shut down only the stores, but Sanity's still online.
But still, like people prefer to go physical, so you know what you're
Sanity's still massive too. Like it's selling shit tons.
But again, coming back to the physical presence, so people like to go in and buy what they want to buy. Like it's something about going and grabbing it feels different to you going online and ordering it. Like it's just that different euphoric feeling. That's what people crave, is that sensation of actually getting what they want. Like there's convenience, but sometimes just going and getting what you want is what makes that experience better. Like, it's always nice to sometimes receive mail and you're like, oh, goody, but yeah, right. I don't know, something about, there's different euphoric feelings. I definitely know that I get it when doing things differently, of going out to the shops and then just sitting at home and ordering something. There's two different sensations. Like it's, yeah. And I think that's what drives people, is that sensations. But going to the shops for me is definitely a lot more convenient, because I know it's like, okay, I want to look for a game. I either walk into JB Hi-Fi or walk into EB. Unless I'm looking for a better deal. Hey?
JB gives you the best deal.
Well, I mean, if you're not going to get it from Big W or Kmart, Not Kmart, Target. Sorry, Kmart doesn't give you anything. Yeah, if you're lucky enough, Big W or Target is even better.
Target, yes, because Target still has the gaming section, like a pretty big one too.
Yeah,
it's just they don't get every game there, like every new game. It's the big ones. That's about it. I'm like, but what about this, like this other game that people want for like $30 or 40 or something?
That,
like,
and then again,
the big
because
in.
that comes down to merchandising. Because I've, like I said, I've worked at Big W, and they only receive what they're given from their partners to sell. That's why Big W and Target only get select games, because they're partnered with whoever the publishers are, and that's, you know, the merchandising is merchandising to them, because that's the licenses they have to sell.
I just realized who they bought. Who JB bought? They bought the Good Guys in 2016.
Yeah. It's a while back. Yeah,
like 10 years. They bought 75% stake in E&S Trading, premium kitchen, laundry, and bathroom retailer.
Oh, okay.
And Clive and Anthony's, they bought a 7% stake in the Queensland-based appliance chain in 2004, which that's why they got.
Yeah, appliances.
But like, they bought a shit ton.
See, people don't realize buying shares helps you buy licensing, which therefore they can get those specific brands.
That's where JB got their like toasters and all their stuff, because of these
and
deals.
You notice it's certain brands, because that's who they were able to license with, because they were able to go, we own shares in this company, we get the information to contact these.
Also, they're the best ones, like Breville and DeLonghi and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. But that's because because those are in those, you know, Good Guys and such, that, you know, it transfers the license that they can get those agreements, and that's why, you know,
but
usually
that
buy
companies. Trading is interesting. Laundry, kitchen, and bathroom. Like what?
I know, because you look at what
that was 2 years ago though, for $47 million.
So that means maybe something in a couple of years they're leading that way. We're thinking of maybe.
Well, that's 75% of it. So yeah, like fuck.
Become the Bunnings style of like home entertainment, like home, whatever you call it.
I mean, they already had kitchen and laundry, because they already sold wash machines. But if they get like, if they get every part of that covered, oh my lordy,
they can actually sell like proper ovens and shit like that, like actual appliances, not just basic appliances, like actual appliances. They could it's
like a Harvey Norman oven, like how they got the full on like oven stoves and
intakes and like the vent intakes and shit. Like they could sell the whole package. Then therefore you're not just buying.
I can see JB just overdoing Amazon, really, like being the one Australian big retailer.
That's what I'm saying is, well, not Amazon. Amazon does a whole variety of things. It's a bit different, but I mean, like,
no, but they're online anyway, really.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Bunnings, they could be the Bunnings comparable version of home living.
They're literally going to probably buy Bunnings at some point, like,
you know what I mean? No, but you know what I mean though. Like, you think what they have and think of what they're buying. If they expand the store, they could be a home living, because you think about what home living applies to, which is
you can literally just furnish a whole house from JB, like everything. You can you can renovate a whole house just from JB Hi-Fi.
Like I said, you can do everything that's electrical based or appliance based that's not requiring furniture. So therefore, it's appliances and application. You know, it's just one of those things.
They will get furniture eventually. Like they'll probably buy like a Harvey Norman-esque thing, like
maybe an Amart or something. Because Amart,
they'll probably buy them because
Amart's
have everything covered.
Yeah, and then they could build even then then it goes.
And if you can get people coming back into the same spot for everything, that's what they're trying to do. Like smart.
But have you noticed though? Because some of the JB Hi-Fis are called JB Hi-Fi Home, like actually are called JB Hi-Fi Home, not just JB Hi-Fis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a home here.
Yeah. Some of them that you go into literally just have home appliances and stuff like that. They don't have all the other stuff. They don't have all the bells and whistles, some of them. Because they're just more for like your TVs.
That's a massive store. Like it takes up a lot of fucking.
But that one there still has like the media though. That still has DVDs and games and stuff like that. There are some.
The one we have here has all the kitchen, fucking bathroom, fucking media, TVs.
Yeah.
Fucking vinyls, fucking everything.
Because there are some JB Hi-Fi homes that exist that are literally just the TV, sound systems, appliances, I think phones.
Yeah, there was one in Melbourne. It was like, it goes underground, and it was just wall to wall of movies and media and like vinyl and just all that kind of stuff.
But that's what I'm saying. The one I'm talking about, there are some that are smaller that don't have any media. Like they have everything else because it's just a home store. So it has everything else, but it's
just
missing it's missing computers. Like there's no computers, there's no games, there's no music, there's no DVDs, there's no Blu-rays, there's no merchandising. So you don't have all the
that's just
photos.
that's just the kitchen,
Yeah,
bathroom,
yeah,
fucking
TV. So you can go in there, so you can buy TVs, your sound systems, your
yeah.
appliances,
Because
your kitchen.
places don't have enough space. You can't fit all that, so they have to prioritize one.
Yeah. So there's some of those that
thing.
exist as well, which is just that, which is interesting enough that when you know what JB
What you'll
Hi-Fi's
see
like,
around it is another JB with the other half of the store, or
Exactly.
another half, or another quarter.
because they could only work with what they had, and then they go, well, this is what we want to focus on, and yeah.
That's why you just buy a big place or build one and make it a home, like make it a massive one.
But I wouldn't be surprised that they'll look at going.
Like, have
bigger
you
scale.
realized how much space like we have just not used?
Yeah.
We have fucking
It's
more
just,
than.
the problem is it's just getting the building places, and it's just so much bullshit, and yeah, it's crap because
Look, they're always building in cities. Let's build around the city. Let's expand
the problem
a
is
bit.
there's so many things. Okay, because this is one of the issues. This is how dumb things can be. So when I can't remember if I talked about this when I worked because I was working for the Crisco. So Crisco's is a warehouse that distributes the goods, but there's so many layers to it. So there's a guy who runs the Crisco business for the owners. But then that owner, like, there's so many deals of layers. So where that building is where I was working, that land is owned by a person. That person got a building put onto it, which is owned by someone else.
Right. And you can't do shit with it because you don't own the fucking land. Like,
yeah, so you only got that space, so you can only do what's within that space. But then that space, even though that warehouse is owned by someone else, that space is owned by Crisco. So therefore, like, and there's always layers to shit. It's just like, so
which is why you get your own fucking land. Like, you just buy somewhere.
So and then there's so much of that though, but that's the problem. There's so much of that exists out there, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, why do these things need to exist? Like, someone owns one part to one part to one part to one part. There's all these Russian doll to things, and that's why we have problems where people can't just.
That's like warehouses. How you can't do anything without someone else's paperwork because, like, this is one warehouse, but it could be owned by like 4 different fucking people. Like. And you can't do shit unless all 4 sign off on it.
And that's why we can't have these things which we would like to have, because the land's owned by someone else, and then someone else will build the building, but then they own the building, and then they got to. It's just fucked. It's like, why do we have this problem? Like, it's just a whole bunch of fuckery, and that's why we can't just build willy nilly, because they need to find whoever does what, and then partition to buy that from them, and then they buy it from someone else, and then they go, but then it's just a whole bunch of bullshit. That's why it makes it so hard.
I'm pretty sure the government owns the outer land, but you know.
Realistically, at the end of the day, it's the indigenous people that own the land, but then the government stole it, and then they want to be fucking retarded about it, and then act all stupid. But it's like, we don't. And this is the worst part of the game. This is getting political slightly. I'm going to move away from it quickly. But the government's like, we bought the land, or we stole the land, we own the land, it's our land, but then we're not going to be able to build it because it's the retro. It's like, you stole the land to be like, so we can have this land so we can use it to build on, and then you're going to be like, but we must respect the land. So it's like, then why the fuck did you take it? Why'd you fucking do it? Like, you know what I mean?
So they can respect it.
And then it's just but it's not to respect.
That's what I hate about. You know how the government says, like, they're like, oh, the housing system's shit. Just build houses.
Like, they've got shit that they
build government houses.
Like, things that literally, because realistically, all land around the whole world was sacred land. Doesn't matter where all Earth land is sacred to the original tribe.
Yeah, like it's
all dumb. But when you've stolen or bought the land. And those lands, when you look at maps, there are regions for, which games have taught us these things, commercial use and residential use, and you know the radius of where these things are. You've got land that can clearly be used in residential regions for residential use, but then they don't want to use it for they don't want to use it for nothing. They're just gonna, like, you know what the need is needed.
They're just gonna sit on land, like.
Oh, it's just dumb. But anyway, that's why we don't talk about that. Move on. But it's just these little things that they contradict themselves with crap all the time. It's just a lot of people do shit and they just fucking contradict themselves. It's just fucked. But anyway, I want to move on to that. I want to talk about, what do we got? We all got a whole bunch of shit, which is funny talking about things because I've got so much shit here. It's not funny. I've got so much more.
One thing I say about that Anko MP3 player, it only supports. It comes with 8 gig storage, but it supports a 64 gigabyte SD card.
Yeah.
Why is it only 64 gigabyte capped? Why can't it be a terabyte? Music's big. If you put a whole library on there, it's 64 gigs ain't that much.
So, okay, so this comes down to a software issue.
So they're using cheap software. I know.
So therefore, it doesn't know
Cheap
how to.
cunts.
It doesn't know how to read a terabyte. It
Make
only
the thing
knows
$50 instead of 30. Like fuck, I'll still buy a $50 one.
I know, but software for those kind of things, even if you paid for more, the tech for that kind of stuff isn't capable to go large. That's the
You know,
problem.
it's cheap and nasty for a
Same as my
reason.
fucking phone. Like I've bought a phone, I can put an SD card in it, but the SD card I can only go up to is like I think it's not 64, it's like 120. Oh no, so it might be
That's how I
64
turned
cap.
to her mum. Was like, you do realize if you buy something cheap, it's very limited.
Like a lot of
Like,
phones, even though we're at
yes,
that point.
these phones are like fucking $2,000, but I can stick up to like 2 or 3 terabytes of storage in this thing.
Yeah, but
Like,
there's some of them that you buy for the exact same price, and they won't even allow that. They only allow you to put like 500 gig onto a card or fucking 128 and stuff like that. Like that's the problem. Like they still cap it. Like things are still capped because they don't.
I mean, I can't actually. These don't actually allow micro storage.
No, and there's that too. They're smart with how they do it. They know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, you remove headphone jack. You remove fucking like fucking storage. Like, stop. Charge us less for the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Stop removing features.
But that's the problem. Like, and I can't like. It's not really that much to complain because realistically, when you think about it, you've got 8 gig internal storage, which you can fill up with music.
That's fuck all.
I mean, dude, with music, you can store fucking 100 songs on there. Like,
Yeah, but I want full high quality songs, which are not small.
No, you can still store high quality songs. They're not that big. They're not that big. Anyone's trying to output these so-called high quality at these so-called sizes, they're just fucking bullshit. Like audio, I've used to rip fucking music, rip straight from my CDs.
FLAC is the highest. No, not FLAC.
Doesn't mean shit.
No, it's not FLAC.
It's just an encoder format. Not everything's gonna be able to rip to FLAC anyway, and not everything supports FLAC, so it doesn't matter. That's the other thing too. Nothing was ever really.
Because I'm trying to think of the.
I know FLAC's more like uncompressed, but a lot of things.
Yeah, it's uncompressed is the best quality you can get. Uncompressed, and they're like a couple of hundred megabyte big. Like,
but I'm telling you now, it's not going to matter because the CDs that are ripped, they're not installed with FLAC formatted. You're going to try to compress shit, so it's going to not work right the way it needs to. Unless you're downloading the actual format from its original raw source in that format at its like uncompressed format, the shit you're going to have on a CD, you can't revert the poor quality. Like it's already it's in a decent quality. It's a good quality, but you can't get better. You can't magically make it better from what the CD's already offering, unless you're like.
Because one of my song sites on my phone,
like you can download them and then deal from there if you're getting from the source, but then it's hard to find those. But when you're ripping from CDs, you're not getting a high uncompressed format. It's still good quality. I used to rip CDs so much, and then I used to copy them to fucking. I still got my Spundles or CDs.
right?
FLAC never existed harshly back then. It was later when FLAC came around.
You can hear the difference too with like a higher file size.
Said, if
too. Like, it is crazy.
The way is basically listening to a record of a song, because a record of a song is a pure version compared to a CD. A record really
record's lower quality. I mean, it's lower quality sound wise, like the actual song, but
you get you get to feel and hear more of it.
You get a pure sound, but it's less quality than a CD.
If it makes sense, yeah. It's very. That's it. Audio stuff is very
because you're getting artifacts with the record, like the needle and
yeah. But all that they have cleaned up a bit, but it's still it's very weird. It's
like, and you get that whiny noise when it goes around, like that whine.
But yeah, you get a better it's very weird. As I said, it's very hard when it comes to formatting of audio, unless in this day and age, there should be technically FLACed formats, so theoretically you should now. But if you're getting old CDs, they're not going to have that same fucking quality because of
unless it's a remastered CD.
Yeah, remastered should have the higher quality, and then you should be able to rip that compression. because theoretically they should be putting in like when they're ripping it to the
Also,
disc.
I don't think the MP3s is the highest quality because there are higher audio formats.
There technically is now. There wasn't back then. Oh, there kind of was, but it was
No,
very.
but yeah,
But even then, if it doesn't matter if you're still ripping, if it's like you say, you can't get the best quality. It's like same as having like 720 and trying to output it at 4K. It's still 720 at 4. It's still originally 720, upscaled. It's same as audio. It's still upscaled. It's not the.
Wait, what? Sorry.
So
What about
saying
720?
it's like when you have 720 and then you upscale, you put it on a 4K. It's just upscaling, trying to upscale.
Yeah.
It's you know what I mean. It's still 720. You know what I mean? It's the same with
Yeah.
audio. Like if you're trying to get audio and try and make it better, you can't make it better. It needs to be better to begin with.
Okay, so FLAC is the lossless audio format now.
It's a better preservation for sure.
Yeah, FLAC is just raw.
But I don't know if
25 to 50 meg per song. That's not fucking small.
Yeah.
But easily can exceed 100 meg for a high resolution file. Like that's crazy.
That's looking like a fucking song that's like 10 minutes long, 7 minutes, 10 minutes.
Right, like it's like 8 gig of
any
them
Queen,
numbers ain't that much songs. There's like maybe 100 songs.
That's what I'm saying. It's about 100. But
shit.
You can still listening at normal quality songs, you can still get a large chunk, and they're still good for what you're doing because, I mean, okay, this is the other thing. This is the other thing as well. It's only beneficial if you're having the FLAC high quality format if you've got the good high quality headphones to go with it. If you're just listening to some shitty little earbuds or something basic, what's the point of having a high quality? It's the same thing as like me with my TV. Yes, my PlayStation can play 4K, but I'm watching on a 1080p TV. It's only going to play that 4K movie, but then output at 1080 because it's not going to be out.
Wrong. You actually do get an upgrade over. It'll be 4K, but at 1080.
Yeah.
So it's still higher quality than 1080.
But it's that It's not actual.
So I'm trying to tell people, like, if you got 1080p or something, still buy 4Ks because they still look better than
you get the higher
1080p.
You get the better frame as well because of the resolution.
You get better every fucking thing. Like it's just.
But you know what I'm saying though, like it's still the same as the equipment.
No downside to it.
No, but the equipment is like I would have a better output if I had a better TV. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying though. If I had the proper.
Yeah, but that goes for anything. Like a better TV, better output. That means you upgrade every fucking year a TV comes out, you get better quality.
So that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing with like
you can
have the music. You can have the music in the best quality, but if you're wearing shitty fucking little earbuds, you're not going to notice the difference realistically. Because you got.
That's why I don't use earbuds. Fuck that.
But even if you have it,
then again, modern earbuds are just like these. Like,
but I was saying it's no difference. Like you need to get a good pair of headphones. So if you're really going to really experience it, you need the good quality earphones or buds or headphones.
The fucking difference. Like, on my phone, like. Some of mine are FLAC, and like when I go from a non-FLAC to a FLAC, it is like
yes, exactly. But you need that, especially when you listen to it too from like the audio on the phone to actually wearing headphones as well. Like you can feel it because this is like more of a stereo mono.
Because I use the car audio a lot, just Bluetooth to the car, and it's like, fuck, that song's quiet, or it's got like a weird. But then you get a FLAC, and it's just like,
and that's like that's saying you need to really complement it. You can't just be like. That's why, like, I wouldn't worry. Most people wouldn't worry. So for you, it makes sense. You would want to have a device that can copy them across, but then you need to have the good quality headphones.
Snob. I like the highest. That's why I would never justify an 8 gigabyte. I have to get the 64, but that's not enough either. Like, fuck me dead.
But then it's like, how much music do you really, 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 really need to carry around that you want to listen to? Like, you would listen to maybe the one art or the few selected and call it a day.
I listen to fucking. So by Spotify, I've got like fucking 100 artists on there.
Yeah, no, but I can tell you now. You could easily.
You don't tell me how to use my fucking audio habits. I listen to everything.
No, but what you can do is what makes it convenient, which makes sense, is you just buy a different memory card and just put them on that and just chop them as you feel like it. Because I can tell you now, with that full 64 gig, if you have that memory card in, you're not listening to that whole album in a day, like all that music in a day. You're going to be able to rotate through that within a week, basically, or a few days. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's the point of an MP3, though. You don't have to switch things. You just set it and leave it. Like
but that's what I'm saying though. So you're not going to listen to it all.
If you're switching out your SD cards, that's a pain in the fucking ass.
No. But what I'm saying is though, is the amount that you've got on there, you're not going to be listening to it all in the one day. So you've got
on my phone, I've got fucking like 1,000 songs. Like
but you're not all listening to all 1,000 of those songs in a day, are you?
No, but it's nice that they're on there because I've got the option.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point, which you would have that option.
With the MP3, I wouldn't have the option.
Well, you'd have more with MP3.
I'll have more option with the phone.
With on the MP3 because MP3 are smaller, so you carry more. But then again, you still wouldn't listen to them all because it's an abundance of music. That's what I'm saying. Is it's they allocate more than enough as needed in that retrospect of being consumed, because you're not going to listen to so
Well, for
much.
the average person who only listens to like fucking like 20 songs,
Yeah.
or they just.
But again, though, even then, even with 100 songs, like 1,000 songs, you're not going to listen to all 1,000 in one day. Like if you're listening,
No
that means
one,
you've got.
no one would.
That's what I'm saying. So therefore, it doesn't matter that it's only 64 gigs.
But it's not about that. It's about tomorrow, the next day. That it's better than switching out fucking SD cards for a different fucking track that's not on that SD card.
But still, you can still have those 1,000 songs, and that, like for me, I can still listen to those 1,000 songs, and I'll happily listen to those 1,000 songs for repeat for a month, 2 months, 3 months. Like I'm happy to, and that's more than enough. Like I don't need any other music. Like that's the thing. That's why I don't worry about it anymore. I got Spotify. It's just quick, easy access. Because
I need all the music.
But like that's what I mean. It's not needed to be all backed up on a thing. Just because sake. So one of them things.
No, but it's all subjective. Like that's the thing. People state this fact is like you only need blah blah. Fuck off. No. Movies subjective. Music subjective. How many you listen to? How many songs? No one has a fucking number.
Yeah, but that's but that's what I'm saying though. Is it's the general thing. Like that's why these things. I'm talking about the way they're made. They're made because it's on a basis need. It's based on a.
It's only $29. It's a cheap, nasty. Like you can put some songs on it and take it somewhere. Like
yeah, but like I was saying, it's still
$29.
They're saying even if you had a device with 1 terabyte and you filled all that terabyte up, it's not needed because it becomes a vault. It's just a library vault.
If someone bought it, they needed it. People don't buy what they don't need.
Yeah, but they don't. But they don't really need. But again, they don't need that. They don't really need to back up.
They needed it.
They wanted to back up 1 terabyte of storage. They didn't need to back up 1 terabyte of music. They wanted to back up 1 terabyte. That's like you. You want to back up. You don't need to. You don't. You can strongly survive.
Yeah, but
like that's what I'm getting at though.
I wanted to.
That's what I'm saying. It's not. It's a want. It's like you want to be able to. It's not like it's gonna So then that's why they make these devices with the smaller storage.
I mean, there are songs that are a must, but that could also either be under that or over that. So
and that's what I'm saying. That's why they make these things the way they make them, is because people want to do that.
I have bands that I'm like, they must be on the list. Like they could easily go over 8 gigabytes easily.
Oh yeah. Especially that, like I said, in your expanded format, the FLAC format. If you but again, is it going to support that? Which it mostly won't. It should theoretically in this day and age. It should, because we're in that space.
It should,
like,
but
you know,
cheap.
Like, don't even get.
It's probably got the bare bones basic fucking
MP3
software,
MP4 format, fucking maybe if you're lucky.
MP4 is fucking video though. You don't want video.
They used. Oh, dude, don't even get me started with. Music back in the day used to be an MP4 format. Every music.
It's stupid. Massive file size for no fucking reason.
I know it's for audio and visual. You don't have to. But it used to be like we're putting in an MP4 format because we'll get you
just get the MP3. Don't get the MP4.
Because that's back then. MP4 was how they got their crisper quality. They used MP4 for the audio to get a better quality because it was a large.
No, it's not how it works.
So fucking dumb. Annoying. It's just the way technology was.
MP4 is audio and video. It doesn't change the fucking quality.
Exactly. The amount of time.
Who thinks like that?
I know, it was fucking annoying. It's like that's why we had MP3 and then MP4. It's literally just 3 with that 1 extra fucking capability. It's not 3rd dimension, it's 4th dimension. Like, fuck. The same as FLV.
It's meant for video files.
FLAC is for audio. FLV was for video. That was what used to be the FLV used to be the expanded video. And then what's the one we got now? What do we say it was? It's the
MKV.
MKV's but it's the Blu-ray format. See, FLV is more of like the high quality DVD format, like picture for that era. Now MKV because it's Blu-ray and 4K. So that's what.
And now I did MKV because now MP4 has MP4 hybrid, which is MKV but MP4.
Oh,
it's like.
It's just
Because that's what I record my videos in now. Is MP4 hybrid.
Just doesn't
But why
really.
call it MP4 hybrid? Just call it MP5. Like, I don't understand.
It just exactly, it just does my head in.
Holy fuck. On a CD, like CD quality, a 4-minute song takes up 25 to 30 megabytes. That's crazy.
It's just, yeah.
Metallica songs are over like constantly like 7-8 minutes.
yeah. That's what I was making the point. So if you had, so Metallica, Queen, like you're only gonna get a couple of albums of that and you're done. Like,
right,
it's just
8 gig is so low for a modern day thing. Like
that's what I mean. Like, if that's said, if it's in that high end format, which again, coming back to the general consensus consumer, no one's realistically, like the majority aren't doing FLV fucking. Well, you're not gonna be able to do it on a fucking MP3 player. Fucking
FLV.
Fucking. Why is my video not working? What the fuck? Where's that video at? I can hear it, but I can't fucking see it. Oh my god. But like I said, most of those will be just MP3, so you can have fucking like. Because again, it's cheap, but like it's gonna be bare minimum because people aren't downloading and converting into these formats.
It's made by Kmart. It's for the average consumer. Like,
exactly. There's nothing bougie.
I mean, it's cool they've got the option like of an iPod style like MP3 player, but like
I might get one for the kids. So I'm definitely thinking get it for the kids possibly.
Yeah, because they wouldn't use it all that. Like, Jesus Christ.
Copy some music across, and they can get the feeling of listening to their own music.
I said it's only $29. Like,
yeah.
Fuck. I would buy multiple different colors just to have different things on different colors.
Yeah, well that's it. Well, at that point, being that cheap, they said you could just replacing the memory card. You just fucking own each one, then you can categorize it because then you know by color.
Right.
Just have
they have pink ones, black ones, white ones.
You can just have your ABCs of catalogs. Then you have like A to whatever of your music in that one color, then whatever it is to that letter, and then just categorize them by the alphabet to make it even easier. So then you go, okay, this is my. Have a little sticker on the back of it where you put the list of like what artists are on that thing, in alphabetical order.
Yeah, just on the back, just put like just put the name and that's it.
Like, I've always thought that would be. I always thought that would be funny for like a bit for like a. Imagine being like a like JB Hi-Fi kind of store. Instead of being CDs, it's just like MP3 players. You're flicking through them, going which one. You know what I mean? Like a library. Like you go to
right,
and then you're like, oh, that's the one. It's like, oh, can I get this one? And it's just like buying.
It's like AC/DC, and it's got their whole discography on that MP3.
Yeah. So that's actually kind of interesting.
Beatles.
Just imagine doing that though. Actually, just getting licensed, so then you could sell this. So you'd have the music on a device, and you.
But what if multiple bands have the same letter? It's like, well,
then you just have more alphabet. Like it just has them all. So then you got all these A's of like MP3 players and all these B's and like just like you would at JB Hi-Fi, and you go through and you can just like each one's for each band, and you just like, what do you want to listen? Or you're selling them. Imagine being like a little pop up market, and people are like, oh, what music you got? And it's not like just flicking through CDs. It's flicking through MP3 players and like looking at them, going, no. Oh, which one? Oh, this has got fucking Spice Girls on it. Fuck yeah! And like, I'll buy that one. Thank you very much. This is like, what the fuck? Like,
the fact that thing's got video, like that is crazy. Like this little thing got fucking video, so you could probably put MP4 on that.
Yeah. That's why I always thought as a kid, like that's where technology would go. Like we would have some weird consumerism where things would be like more simpler. Like you literally like it's taking out the middleman, which is the discs. Because they're straight on the device.
I mean, it is simpler now than it's ever fucking been, to be honest.
That's why I'm surprised because it's licensing stuff, but I'm surprised people didn't like work a way where the bands, instead of producing CDs, they produced music players. So you could buy it and just play it straight away. Like you didn't have to buy a CD and then get your CD player or get to you got in your car. You can literally just buy a player, which is an MP3 player with a discography on it, and then just like listen it straight up. Like. Imagine that, like pure format, like you could get the whole band's fucking discography, pay fucking $200 for an MP, like, MP3 player or whatever. Or even
Just chuck a few bands in your fucking pocket and go off. Like,
Or even if it's like an MP4, but like you buy the fucking Metallica MP4 player and it has like the full discography, but then it has like some of the specials on there, so you could like watch the special like music videos and stuff, and it's like $200 or something like that, you know?
all the songs that had like music videos are on there.
Yeah,
Like
so
the
you had
music
everything. So you
videos,
had
and then
music
you
videos. Yeah, imagine,
got
I mean, I reckon anyone would pay 200 to 250 if Metallica released something like that. It's so weird that they never
right.
did though. Like they never sold devices, you know, and you could get those devices that were locked. Like you could lock them so people couldn't. Like you could literally get them back in the day. Like those things that you could get them locked, and you could buy these media players that were locked, and no one. And in this day and age, who's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna buy the Metallica iPod device and then be like, oh, I'm gonna hack it and then release all the songs. Like the
Right.
songs have already been released. Like the whole point of buying is literally to buy a piece of memorabilia merch that's themed. Like that's why people would buy it. And I reckon Metallica could easily
Exactly.
sell it. Like so they wouldn't have to worry about people pirating because people could already pirate. So what's the point? People are literally buying it to get that device, which is the Metallica branded like specific MP3 player, like with their stuff on it. Like I don't know why these companies haven't thought of it. I don't know why. It just seems weird.
I've no
In
idea.
this day and age, you know, this day and age where they put music up on every platform for free and you can watch it on YouTube as much as you're free, like, you know, it'd literally be making money from stuff because people would want to have a merchandised fucking item with the discography, straight easy access, you know.
Right.
I would. I actually would. I fucking, if there's any of my bands I liked, you know, buy a fucking.
I mean, I would for certain. Probably not. Probably just Metallica, and that's about it. Maybe, yeah.
But you know what I mean, though? Like, I would mostly pay the money to buy Metallica's fucking pod player and it has fucking, you can watch
Right.
videos on it and.
Have it in the shape of like the M logo.
Yeah. Like I would. Even though I have access to their fucking like discography on YouTube and
Or if they
Spotify.
had it like the Metallica name as the MP3 player, they just had the buttons on the like.
Yeah.
Like
it's not hard to do. Like thinking about it now, it's like they could do all kinds of shit.
as long as you can make it out of the shell out of plastic, like if you can print it, you can make it. Like
yeah, like it's not. Yeah, what the fuck? That's a market that I never thought about. That no one ever.
You can 3D print your own like and
Yeah.
make it a fucking thing.
It's crazy.
Put
But
a whole
anyway,
someone's discography on there and.
Let's move. Let's move on. Let's get on to the fucking. I got a whole bunch of like. I got a whole bunch of shit here. I kind of want to. Joel, you got a couple of things. I've got like a whole buttload of fucking shit. I don't know if you want. I don't know if you want to go first or if I should go first.
I think you went first last time. I think
I didn't have anything last time.
No, but last time you did, you went first.
I think so.
I think because I'll let you go first. I was like,
yeah.
So, yeah, fuck it.
You got, yeah. I kind of know.
I've only got 3 things, so things that are pretty cool.
Yeah, get some cool things.
Some
cool things.
I fucking finally got Jericho.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Clive Barker's that dialogue in the game is fucking mental.
That's a wild game.
The dialogue's mental, but yeah, nice and minty, like
decent.
It is a the booklet's attached to the case because it's an old rental one.
Oh, okay.
And they actually got the thing attached to the.
They glued it in, yeah.
They glued the back. I didn't know that.
But still good quality though.
But the discounted rental disc because it's got nothing on it.
That's cool.
You got the ink slip. I mean, I don't care if the manual's in there. I mean, I can probably try and get it out, maybe one day.
I'm guessing someone who mostly else has bought it from a pre-rental and then took the sticker off and stuff, most likely. And then they just couldn't bother putting the sticker in there. They tried to take it out, they couldn't.
No, you can come up there.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe the original people tried to do it, but
yeah, maybe. But go for like $20.
That's all right.
It's going for 60 on eBay, or even more. Yep. I'm like, so I bought it. It's a lot cheaper, but I don't care. Like, it's even got like a weird got a sticker there from eBay or something. I don't know. Oh well.
Been the round cycles. Mostly an X rental that ended up at eBay. Someone's bought it, and then
or the rental sticker there. I don't fucking know what it was, but
actually might have been the corner. Actually, yeah, the triangle quarter piece.
Also, it turned up the Hi-Fi Rush Deluxe.
Hey, the physical.
I was like, Hey, it even comes with the fucking manual.
Nice.
I looked at it. It's back to front too. Like it's you got that, and you got that.
Oh.
One side's English, one side's fucking Japanese.
Ooh.
I'm like, that's pretty cool though.
Hmm.
But you get your whole manual feel.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a manual, but it's got like the characters and
Yep. More
I'm
fun.
like, that's fucking cool. And then the inside art, pretty cool too.
Oh yeah.
I was like, damn, fucking limited run, just doing some good shit.
Oh, pardon me.
I'm never gonna play it because I've got it digitally. But
Yeah.
thank you, Crafton, for doing this when Microsoft fucking wouldn't or Xbox wouldn't.
Oh, so dumb.
But Tango's still around, baby,
Mm.
and they got to keep their IP. And the last one is I'm keen to play this one, but Scarface Collectors.
Yeah,
I was like,
Scarface.
this game is so fucking good. I played it for like 5 fucking minutes.
It's a good game.
And it's so smooth for a game from that time. It's from 2006.
Yeah. It feels like you're playing like a bit of GTA, a bit of Mafia, like the old school, like those kind of things back in the day.
But done better. Like it feels so good compared to the GTAs back then. Like
it holds up pretty well.
it's a shame the sequel got cancelled. Like but the manual's in fucking minty condition. Like this is
It's because the game covers the movie pretty much well. There was no need for a sequel, you know what I mean? Because it covers
it didn't cover the movie though.
Yeah.
This was after the movie. This is an alternate when if fucking old mate lived. Like he lived the shootout. It's so cool. Like he's got to build back up because he lost everything. I'm like, that's fucking cool. It even comes with They did a GTA as well. Like if I can get it, I can. Like
the map.
The map that and. I'm like, interesting.
I said it's very much like GTA, but different.
Yeah.
Who did that again? I'm from who did it.
Sierra published it, but it was Radical Entertainment.
Yeah, that's it. Radical.
Legends of the industry. And a fucking bonus DVD.
Yeah. That's cool.
The bonus DVD is called. I don't know what's actually on it. But yeah,
no, they were cool.
All that for guess how much do you reckon it was?
$50.
Because it's
$50.
Exactly.
$50. Yeah, sounds about right.
About $50.
That's not bad. It's good condition.
All in pristine fucking condition, like.
And it's like I said, it's the deluxe, so the fucking
the collector's edition one, like.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? How does that happen?
You find some gems.
Because I saw it, the collector's edition on eBay. Most of them were over $100 or about $100.
Yep.
And I saw this one for 50 or like 48, $49. I was like, that's free shipping or something. I'm like, it's all there. It's minty. Fuck it. Click. I was like, why not? And like, it is clean.
I know.
Like,
I could tell by the map. Like, it's so fucking mint.
The person looked after their shit. But I'm keen to dive into that. It is sad about the sequel though, because it's planned for like 2008.
Yeah, I know. It was so long ago.
On PS3 and 360, and it was like, because it changed publisher and shit. And I was like, oh, come on. And I think it was when they got sold to Activision, and Activision cancelled it for other games. It was like,
in that early period, because
this game was fucking massive.
Yeah.
And yet they're like, sequel?
I know. I think at the time
they were doing shit back then that weren't good.
I know. It's just that grey area.
Like, fuck, man.
It happens too because of what other games are around, and they're like, do we take the risk? And
yeah, but in that time, what would have surpassed a Scarface sequel that everyone wanted? Like,
because they look at the market. Because I think around the time we had fucking Saints Row and fucking GTA still,
right?
And that's why
Scarface would have been creme of the crop.
I know it would have been better, but they see some of these market companies saw these games and go, oh, we got to try and compete with these, and we don't want to feel saturated and under. It's like it's Scarface. Like, But the companies do that. They look at the market.
Like,
Because
and you gotta just.
Because they still do it today. They see the market and go, oh, we have an idea to this, but they go, oh, too many other companies are doing this genre or they're doing this, so we're going to kind of cancel that. So it's like, you could have had a good idea. You just never gave it a chance because you cancelled it because apparently the market's saturated. How many other games that they have managed to... There are some few examples that have managed to make it. Like Scarface because of the name alone, but I guess they were too scared to try because of
Not just the game, like, its gameplay was so fucking good. Like,
yeah.
the story was good, gameplay was good.
Because
I think Al Pacino was doing
because
the game too.
because
Like,
that was the PS3 360 era.
yeah, around 2008
So yeah,
when
you
they
had
got
Saints
sold
Row, you had GTA, you had fucking
that was about it. Just Cause.
Crackdown, Just Cause. So you had that kind of genre market there. But still,
And yet Scarface was like,
it's like
what everyone talked about.
It's fucking Al Pacino Scarface. Like, fuck. But they maybe just didn't think the name was enough. I don't know. It's fucking.
Yep.
I don't fucking know.
Don't know.
But anyway, I got a few different things here. We'll go through a few different stuff. I got my figure pickups. So I got some new He-Man figures. So I've got from the movie. I've got the low budget figures, the low range core sets. I've got this power, whatever the fuck it is. That wasn't in the movie, but that's what toys always do. They had that one variant version just to make him look.
He looks
cool.
like a fucking Kiss member.
I know. So got the markups. It's got like a grappling hook, which wasn't. Well, I don't recall seeing this in the movie, but they always do that with the toy range. They always had that one figure that's altered to sell.
That's not in there.
And then
right.
Man at Arms. So got those two. The core figure range. They just come out. So I was like,
it's weird seeing Idris Elba as a fucking figure.
I know, right? It's crazy. Get the low. This is the low range.
Idris Elba.
Well, I mean, I got him last time in the other format as well, in the Origins format. It actually looks more like him.
Right.
Like it's really fucking weird seeing him like that. Because the detail they've got on these is like insane. Like it literally looks like him. Like it's fucking uncanny. Like this one here being a little bit more.
It's a fucking voodoo doll.
And this one here doesn't look much like him. He kind of looks kind of generic.
Mm.
It's like kind of see it if you know. Like if you know it was Idris Elba, you look and you go, oh yeah, I can see it. But you pick up this one and you're like, fuck, that's Idris Elba. Like you can tell it's him. Like it's crazy. Like
right.
So that wasn't.
I mean, he kind of looks generic on the back of that.
Yeah. So that's not part of this pickup.
He kind of reminds me of Danny Glover out of fucking Predator and shit.
So that's that. But so that, and then I finally picked up some more of the ones I was trying to chase. So did a bit of a crazy week this week. Managed to finally get the Leonardo I was missing from that set that I was trying to get. So now I've got basically the whole, well, presumably most of the Reptile Wars set, but yeah, I was missing the Leonardo. I found him that he was pretty cheap. He was actually cheaper than most prices. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to swoop in and grab him while he's a little bit lower in price before either he sells or he goes up in price. So I was like, yep, fucking grab that. And he looks fucking great. So fucking cool.
Clean, isn't it? Ooh.
Nice and fucking. So yeah, I got to go through them eventually. Now that I've got him, I
think Leo's my favorite turtle too. Like, I think he's just.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's the more level-headed.
That's it. That's exactly it.
Turtle.
So now that I've got him, I will be able to go through
him and then Mikey.
Unbox them. I have seen a few listings actually for Splinter as well, and I'm like, oh, now I've seen them pop up. Like, so yeah, I'm going to slowly pick through those, buy more figures.
Splinter, Master Splinter.
I understand why this one was a little bit more harder to come by now. So I managed to get Panthro. I found him. He was cheap as well. The other one I was missing from Thundercats. So he's one of the variants. I think he became the newer, like the more proper version. Because I think the first line he was blue.
Is he a fucking gargoyle? What the fuck? Is he grey? He's grey. Like, he looks like a gargoyle on the back.
He's got so much shit. Yeah.
Oh, grey cat.
Grey cat.
Oh, I see. What I could see was the top of him. The top of his head.
But I can understand why this one was a bit more limited in range because of how much shit he actually comes with. So I can understand him being more, like, exclusively sold to certain stores. Not just, like, sold anywhere because of what actually pertains to him. so I do get it.
Right.
He was the re-release one because the original one was the blue fur when he was meant to be grey fur, and he had gold armor instead of the grey armor. So there's a whole reprint. He was a full reprint. So yeah, so I got this version. I can still find the other one, so I might get him at some point. But at least I've got one now.
Both, yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm only technically missing Panther Man from this set, then I would have all of them. So nearly
Panther
completed.
Man.
Yeah, so nearly completed the Thundercat set.
What are these names? He-Man, Panther Man.
Oh no. Another one. This one comes in a. This one's a bit more funky. It comes in a big box.
Ew! What is that? He got fucking vaginas on his head.
So this one's kind of cool. So this one, this is part of this order I did.
He looks like a Dragon Ball character.
He is.
Oh.
One of the henchmen of Hordak. He's the
What does he
Lord.
look? He looks like he's from Futurama in the face.
And that's a bit like that, eh?
Like on the white eye side. Like, looks like he's from Futurama.
Right? So, yeah, so Modulock. So,
he has a Zoidberg look.
I know, it has that weird, like, animation alien in that style, the face style. But, yeah, so he's a very more customizable character. So you can create...
Hang on, turn the box around. No, around the back. Where was the other... it's on the outer box. It looks nothing like the thing, though. Like, on the outer box. His face is that the same face? Looks nothing like that.
No, it's more the actual cartoon style.
Like, that's what I expected there, but
like it has that version there. Like he has the ears. You can see
they did you dirty. Whoever bought that, like,
you can see the style
the
there.
The execution. What they done to him?
Yeah, it's interesting to see the little ears up there.
Oh, is that the one?
And then that's the
still
other
looks nothing like it. Like, what the fuck do they do to him?
But yeah, so it's got enough parts, and it's got 34 body parts. So theoretically, when you can change it, you can make 2 characters out of him. So he's a joined character, very like weird mutant character. But there's a few of these ranges that are like this, where you can customize your own character.
You can pose them and
so you can change them and warp them around, and make him look like a guy with a tail head and the heads on the side and the spider creatures and you got all these.
So you can take off one head and make him one head, or dang.
And then you can do that there, so you can make him as 2 different characters.
Right.
So that's what I was like, I gotta get that. So I was like, yep, finally gonna get my hands reached down that, and I got that one. So I was like, yep. I've been eyeing it off for a while, and it seemed a little bit cheaper than it had been, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna get it. So
nice.
Got that. I'm happy. There's a whole bunch of them of different characters that are in customizable sets. And they're all interchangeable. Like, I mean, because all the figures are interchangeable, but they're all.
I mean, nothing like that.
Yeah, that's one of the bigger ones. And I didn't have
you literally get 2 characters with that, like,
plus all these extra parts to do whatever I want with them. So yeah, so I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, I can at least play around with that. Some, so expanding my sets and got more time to try and organize them out more, because I really got to organize them so I can start doing more with them. Game. I got a bunch of stuff here. I picked up Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. So it's such a weird fucking. I was like, I'm gonna find.
I saw that game. I just like.
It's just Animal Crossing basically, but with your Miis, you can create Miis, and I've created Hideo Kojima. He's in my little town, little Hideo, and he talks about him. I made Luke as well, so him and Luke talk about physical media together. So they have conversations and they just banter about physical media. I got Danny DeVito, who's kind of annoying. I'm thinking of kicking him out of my island. He's just kind of annoying.
Did you make a Phil Spencer and?
No, I made a Steve Harvey. He's
oh god, Steve Harvey.
So he does a lot of the different stuff, wanders around. But yeah.
Have you had someone flick the fucking lights on and off yet?
No, I haven't had anything weird yet. Danny DeVito just keeps going around asking for things all the time. He'll keep going, I need to talk to you, and then you talk to me like, I want this, and you're like, okay, and then like, here's a light in the middle of the park, and then I need somewhere to sit, and it's like, okay, here's a seat. So he just goes around demanding for shit. I'm just like, Jesus, dude, like he just wants things all the time. It's like, fuck.
So fucking needy.
I was like, fuck me. So I'm really tempted to kick Danny DeVito off my fucking island. I mean, weirdly enough, I feel like some of these characters are living up to their character instinct.
You made Danny DeVito and Steve Harvey, but not Kevin Hart.
Uh, well, I might kick Danny DeVito out to have fucking Kevin Hart. Who knows yet? Who knows
Laugh if that was a needy one as well. Like,
Oh,
I want this.
he's the shortest character I have, and it's so funny watching him wander around doing shit.
Right.
He's so tiny. That's that. I've got what do I got here? I've got some movies and games. I'll move that to there. I got some PC games. Picked up some PC games when I was at the op shop. I found a copy of this on disc, so I was like, I'm gonna grab that. I think I might have already had one, but I was like,
Skyrim.
No, it's Hospital Tycoon.
Oh.
The original.
Oh, that's hot version. Oh.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, the classic. I mean, I've already got it on PC. It's a weird way of having it because you got to get it through like the. I think it was the Ubisoft launch. Yes, the Ubisoft launcher or something like that.
Oh, it's Ubisoft.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a launcher.
But I was like, hey, I'll buy a little physical copy. It's cheap enough.
Those fucking orange cases, man, they're so chunky, but they're so good.
It's only $2 I paid for it, so I was like, yep, I'll buy that.
That's cheap.
This is kind of be funny. But I was like, humming and hawing, like, do I buy it? Do I not buy it? But I was like, nah, fuck it, I'll buy it. Why not? Just to say I've got it. It was $10, but I got a copy of Shrek the Third on PC.
Oh, interesting.
So,
on PC.
Yeah.
It looks like a DVD. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a chunky case. It's just a.
It looks like a DVD case.
Chunky case. So yeah, it's yeah. So
interesting. Was it back to front? It's back to front, or is it just the camera?
No, because the camera. Yeah, the camera. It's mirrored for you. Remember, the camera's mirrored for you. The camera's always back to front for you now.
Yeah, but that looks so different though. Like the other one looked normal. Like
true. Yeah, no. It's looking at because of the face, because of the way Shrek looks. You're used to the way he looks.
And it's the writing. Like hold them both up, and you'll see the fucking difference.
I know, because the way
it just looks different.
The way it's unisonly laid out compared to that being like that, because of the text being large, and then the Shrek the Third being tiny.
I think it is Shrek's face thing, because like I thought that one looked fine, and then it's like Shrek popped up. I'm like,
you know the way Shrek looks.
Back?
It's like when you always look at yourself or someone else, and like my face for me is always because I've always mirrored. You're now looking at the mirror version of me, like we've talked before. It's like you're used to seeing the right way version of me, and now you're looking at me as the mirrored version, but you get used to it over time. Another game. I had to get this one because this is one of my favorites. It's always iconically in my mind. But I think I have got a copy of this somewhere that I had bought previously. But the fact I found another one, and it's in the format that I like, that I always remember it of, it's Z.
Z. The hell is Z?
It's a weird shooter. It's robots, army robots.
Oh, like that gives nothing away. there. It's like just Z with a robot.
Yeah,
dude.
all it was, just Z. It's just like a kind of commanding.
It looks like a Rooster Teeth thing. Like, what the fuck are they?
Yeah, it's a
commanding. Like beach chairs on the sand. Like,
yeah.
The desert.
But yeah, it's just an old like Command and Conquer style game. You had these two, like military robots, and you just set them in the field, and you'd, point and click combat and shoot and stuff like that. It was just something iconic that I always remember. Commander Zod.
Right.
It just iconically like just Z, like it just lives in my brain. It just lives in my brain. It's like Terminators. Like you can't even see its detail on the robot, sadly. Cover, but yeah, it's a game that's iconic to me. Like I just always remember it as a kid, just Z playing it, because I played a lot of those games back then, like turn-based combat.
That's
Age of Empires, Age of Empires, Command and Conquer, all that shit.
Right.
Z was one of the ones I played the most. Infogrames, the Bitmap Brothers.
Infogrames. God, fuck, that's a fucking old name. Jesus.
Yeah. Software.
Infogrames.
But yeah, Zod. Z. The Commander Zod.
Z.
I've got some movies here. I got I got animated movies.
It's not Shrek the Third. God damn it.
No, these were a bit random, and I remember seeing people talk about these recently, and I was like, "Oh, weirdly nichely come up." So I got Detective Conan. It's an anime.
Oh.
Very the movie. And
it's in Japanese.
And I have no idea what this one's called, but Another
What?
fantasy.
It's freaking anime Brokeback Mountain.
But yeah, it's like I've seen them stills pop up before. I think I remember watching someone on weirdly enough. I think I've seen someone on YouTube talking about animes and stuff, and this was one of the ones they talked about, which was weird because I remember seeing the stills and I'm like, what?
But they never talked about it.
It's so weird. I can't remember what it was called, but it's so long ago. But it's in my mind. But yeah, so
Right?
I think Luke will know if I show the photo properly. So that's
crazy.
anime, and then I got some actual movies here. I've got just because I thought fuck it. I thought why not? I got Bernie.
Oh snap!
Jack Black, since I was like, might as well start.
Is that Matthew McConaughey as well?
Yeah.
God dang.
Thought might as well work on my Jack Black collection. So
Right?
it's just pretty cool. It's got inside.
The hell is that image though?
They're just shocked looking at an assortment of DVDs.
Right?
And then the last one I've got here I left for last. It's in a collector's 2-pack collection. Nice little 2-pack collection here. Both the director's cut, extended cut. We have Gone in 60 Seconds and Con Air, Nicolas Cage.
Ooh.
Can't go wrong with some
Nice.
Nick Cage up in this bit. Nice copies too. They're actually in good condition. Really
Right?
nice condition on the fucking DVD.
Fucking collector's pack of Nick Cage.
Yes, that's the director's cut, platinum collection, and the extended edition on Con Air. And these quality of the discs are so clean. They're so good. I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab them. So yeah, only $5 for that.
It's a fucking Con Air. Such a good fucking movie.
Right? It's been a while since I've watched it.
Gone in 60 Seconds is Angelina Jolie's in it, and that's the main thing.
But yeah, John Cusack and fucking John Malkovich and Con Air, like, oh.
John Malkovich, yeah.
Crazy to like see how young he was back then, but to see how old he is now. When you compare
Well, he was old back then, isn't he? He's like, his 50s.
That's what I mean. When you see him there, and then you compare him to like with Nick Cage and John Cusack, and then you see what they're like now with John. Like, so weird, eh? Like comparing the look of their age now with everyone.
Right?
Like
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's funny though.
Good old Nicolas Cage. National Treasure, Gone in 60 Seconds, The Rock. I gotta get some more Nick Cage. I got a bunch of Nick Cage movies as it is, but yeah, I always like to add to my repertoire, even if I've got them. I just want to kind of like expand. I just want to have so many Nick Cage movies, multiple copies of them. Imagine just being a Nick Cage rental store and all you have is Nick Cage movies.
Fuck that, Jesus Christ!
The Nick Cage rental store, and they got
Nick Cage rental store. Fuck that.
It's just all.
It is funny how Nick Cage has got like a cult following, right? Of just either normal people or they're just batshit Nick Cage everything.
Yeah, I know, it's hilarious.
Like there are people who think of that and go, "It's fucking heaven for him." Like, no.
So yeah, so that's my little pickups. That's my week pickups.
Right?
Weird, odd stuff. I was like, yep.
Weird, odd stuff.
Weird, odd stuff. Odd, weird things.
Weird, odd stuff. That's one way to put it, isn't it?
And then tubs. Yeah, I bought some tubs. If you really want to know.
Tub.
I bought a tub.
Oh, slimline tub.
I bought a tub.
What the? A tub in a tub.
And then my bigger tubs are inside. So.
All right. Oh, so it's even a third or fourth one then.
Yeah.
God dang.
Oh, and then I bought other things as well. If I really want to point them out, I bought those. Hey? I bought those as well if I wanted to point them out, which I am doing. I bought so much things. It's the little maxi brick build. And these are
nice.
The bookcase.
Oh, so they're not mystery. You can actually pick what you're going to build.
One's
you can make
retro cassette player. In the set is the Game Boy, the cassette player, the guitar, and the camera. Guitar comes with an amp, by the way. A little amp. Well, the guitar and the amp. This one's just makes sense because why not? Toaster. I mean, it makes sense.
Fucking toaster. God damn it.
Cassette player, books, and toaster.
And toaster. Like what?
And then I found behind me, which I found at the back when I was cleaning stuff, my RoboCop collection.
Ooh, nice.
So yeah, so I don't have the second movie. I have one.
Oh.
And then I'm missing one of the detective series ones. So I'm missing RoboCop. So I've got RoboCop. Don't have RoboCop 2. I don't have the reboot there.
Do you have the third RoboCop?
Don't have the third RoboCop. So that's what I'm trying to think. I think it was 3, wasn't there? 3 main lines.
I think
the third
the
one.
Third one
weird.
didn't have old mate in it. I don't think.
No, I think that's why I don't think about it because it didn't have him. None of the other ones really have him either. Only the first 2 that had him in
it. It didn't have old mate as RoboCop. It had someone else, Robert John Burke.
Yeah.
But it's got Rip Torn in it as the CEO.
But yeah, so
one of the weirdest things because like back when I watched Dexter for the first time, right?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know who Peter Weller was at that time. And then when you watch Dexter now, it's like Peter Weller's in there as like a shady fucking like bad cop fucking
PI, whatever he was, like.
Yeah, the fucking PI, like the shady ass fucking motherfucker. He was salty too, wasn't he? Like,
oh yeah, he was such a fucking arrogant.
He plays such a good bad guy.
Richard
like Eden. Peter Weller, it's right back up. Old as fuck now, but like then Peter Weller.
Yeah, because I got the original series.
That's the exact same pose they used for the 4K version too. Like that pose, but a different background.
I know, and it's funny because I think they use the photo they use is literally Peter Weller in the costume, but it's not him acting in the series. Like it's like the series is based off from
that's
the
a
movies.
red flag.
Like it's based off of like the movies because it's the.
But they're using his image.
Using his image, but it's not actually him because someone else is acting in it. Because you can see.
Why? Why would they use that image though?
Because look, there he is. There, that's Peter Weller.
All right, it's the exact same.
Like it's literally him again. Like because I remember that was used. I think they used that for the second movie or the third movie. I think they reused it again. Like the second movie, I think it was from the second movie.
That's the first movie, I think.
Or is it the first movie pose? I can't remember now. But yeah, they reused a lot of assets for a lot of the franchise stuff.
RoboCop 4K. Oh no, it's not the first movie. At least it's not that. That's him with his pistol in the air. I don't know.
I only got 3 of the 4 Prime Directives series, which was the more later series. Which is weird because I think it started off with the original armor, but in this narrative, I think it upgraded over time because the suit changes.
What the fuck?
Because this one here looks more like the later reboot.
Cyclops.
Well, like this later suit looks kind of like the later movie version. Like just looking at the outline, it looks like the later reboot version, which is weird when you compare it to that one there, which is a classic. Like, I was really into RoboCop. I was like massively into RoboCop.
I like RoboCop, but I'm not a fan of RoboCop, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, RoboCop's up there for me like Terminator is kind of thing. It's like those cult classics.
Like, I watched the movie, but I don't love it. I love the games. The games are cool as fuck.
You'll see, RoboCop's gun is one of my favorite guns. Like out of all weapons, like his pistol
pistol he has.
His pistol is my most favorite iconic pistol. Like I've rebuilt my own.
Even better than the pistol in Halo, exactly. Mm-hmm. The pistol's pretty good,
but yeah, it's one of my
because
favorite.
It's that fucking burst pistol just like it's so fucking good. It just fucks shit up.
It's such a good gun.
speaking about fucking shit up, did you see fucking Ryan Hurst got recast in the God of War show?
Yeah, because he was busted. He couldn't recover enough.
Because he tore his bicep.
Hmm.
That's like a full year injury.
Yeah.
Depends how bad it is.
Apparently it's pretty bad, and they ended up having to recast him. Yeah, I think he heard it while he was doing stuff to do with the film. I think
Yeah, he's doing a stunt.
Yeah, it's like, how unlucky is that?
Like, they've already filmed 4 episodes, so it's gonna change person like
partway through.
So I'm like, no, can't they just? They probably can't delay it either because otherwise they probably would have.
I think they have actually. I think that from the article I was reading, they've delayed it.
Yeah, but not for Ryan Hurst to come back. It wouldn't be that long.
No. It's delayed because I think they're reshooting the whole lot. They've just scrapped. So I think he's no longer in it, and they're reshooting a lot of stuff with the new actor because they've got to find the new actor now. Still, they haven't found anyone yet.
Ooh.
From the article I was looking at, they're looking at who are they recasting and then actually possibly refilming his shots.
That's so dirty.
So then he won't be in it, and then they'll have
he done that injury for nothing.
Yeah, it's
just change him like shows have done that mid-season. They've changed someone. Like,
so it's gonna be interesting to see what actually happens.
And then the brain dead fuckheads on the internet, like, get Christopher Judge.
Not how that works. But then like, which one though? But then they're like, which voice? They're like, I'll get the. But then people are going to get the voice actor because I'm like, which one? Do you want Christopher Judge
get T.C. Carson or
like
Judge, like...
But when you talk about it, people don't know that T.C. Carson did the voice of Kratos. There's so many people that are uneducated about the history of God of War.
Yeah, he did the voice, not the fucking mocap. The guy who mocapped Kratos back then died, so you can't use him.
No, but still, like everyone goes, use the voice actor. He says that like. It's like you do know there's 2 voice actors. Which one do you want? Like, one.
Also, Chris Judge is a bit old to do a live action movie. Like, he can do the games.
I would say one. You've got one actor who Carson is short, but he's not built, and then you got Judge who's kind of built, but he's really tall. So it's just like it doesn't really work.
Yeah.
Like, and the way he
doesn't
now
have the physicality that he used to do
because of his giant height, built stature.
No, he injured himself doing God of War Ragnarok.
Well, he had injuries before that though.
There's a thing going on there. They're like, you work on God of War, you get injured.
I know he's only doing some mocap stuff. It wasn't even needed.
No, Chris Judge mocapped the whole thing, but he hurt his back doing God of War Ragnarok.
I know.
And
the thing is, most of the mocap was related to get the natural.
Stunt.
Yeah.
God of War Ragnarok.
I'll say most of that mocap though was more because of the face related to get the natural blend between the facial response of
the
vocality
the characters too.
More of the vocality of the action. So when they weren't just getting a guy to act out the stunts and then having his voice, he was actually conveying. So when he's expressing the motion, he could express the motion.
When he grunts, it's actual him grunting, like with the axe swings and whatnot, and lifting things up. He's like, ugh. Like,
you can really see it with stuff when they do that, because like there's so many times where they have like a voice actor and then a model actor, and then when they act the thing, and it's like they got to try and act in the way that it sounds, and it's just like trying to match that feeling when you're doing
it. That's why it was so good, because Chris Judge did the mocap. Like, it was all live. Like, they recorded both things at the same time, like the audio and so it's like whoever says like get Chris Judge to do the
that was. I don't want to keep going for too long because it's just getting us. But I was like, when I saw recently, people were getting complaining about Bella Ramsey, and they're being like, they should have got the Ellie voice actor to play Ellie. It's just everyone's just like, you do realize she's 40 years old or something like that, and blah blah blah, and all this shit. Like, so many people are just so dumb and uneducated. It's just like, and then other people that were like literally like me would be like, you do know she played Ellie's mum and stuff like that. It's just like.
Right,
it's just like so many people just like, oh, they should have got it for the show. It's like, she wasn't in the show.
Troy Baker was in the show too, like as old mate. Like,
oh, they don't care about that. It's because of their stupid nonsense. But still, it's just like.
Also, did you see the Kratos stuff? Like, someone goes, put Elliot Page as Kratos.
Maybe it's boy, like fucking Atreus.
It's like I get if they're trying to make a joke or not, but like.
Because Elliot's so fucking
when
small.
you say shit like that, it makes you look stupid.
I know. Elliot would have worked better as Atreus.
Someone said put Dwayne Johnson as Kratos and then put Kevin Hart as Atreus.
Oh
I was like,
god.
and then someone goes, "Hell no!"
Yeah, exactly. No, people just say like they just sound so dumb. It's like they clearly don't know any of the source material or
Can you
anything like
imagine though?
behind the
Like,
scenes.
if
The fact
can you imagine if these people made something? It'd be so bad.
the fact that got me is they're like, why couldn't we get when the people are saying like, why can't they get the Ellie's voice actor to play Ellie? It's like clearly they don't realize that older people do voice acting of younger characters. Like they must have thought it was like a young
Do
girl.
these people know that Bart
Like
Simpson's voice actor's like a 60-year-old lady?
that's what I
Like,
mean. It's like they clearly must
now?
have thought that Ellie was like the look was based off
70?
of her.
Probably older than that.
Like it kind of was a young version of her in a bit, but you know, it's not exactly based off of her. They used ideas and changed the way she looks, and I don't know. They must have assumed that that was a real person, like that it was based off of, not like fragments. You know what I mean? They must have assumed like,
The fuck.
and I don't know how like. So they must think
The
someone.
fuck.
So that must mean like that person who which is true, voiced Joel. That like there's a person that looks like Joel that sounds like Joel. It's like no, that's not how that works. But in their mind, they must think that. Like
Joel's made up character. No one looks like him. Troy Baker voiced him
it's just
and mocapped him. But
people just
I still say that that is Pedro's best role as Joel because he played that fucking perfectly.
I know he did such a good job. I still need to finish that second season. I just didn't want to relive going through the experience of all that crap again. I played it. I just didn't want to have to go through it all again because there was so much.
It's so good.
Like it was good watching the first season to compare, but then playing through the extensivity of the second game. The second game was so good, and it's just like I just don't want to feel bad. Like I just don't want to because of what they did, slight changes. Like I was fine with the slight changes, but like the game's so good, and I just don't want to hate the show. I know if I watch it, I'll nitpick it, and then I'll hate the show. You know what I mean? Like I'll hate the show, and I don't want to hate the show. It'll just ruin my taste for the whole thing, and it's like because the game like sits up there.
It is what it is.
The game sits up there really well for me, and it's just like it's such a good game. And
Pachi's so good, and the fact you can play it now in chronological order, like you start with Abby and shit, like that's pretty cool.
You can properly
They put it in the order of day 1, day 2, 3, 4, whatever.
They actually retimelined it. Yeah, so you get the story of understanding the pacing better. So it's not just kind of that's alright.
Yeah, like it's cool. You can. I still say first plays do it the normal way because, and then
that's what
you
stories.
see the back.
I mean, stories. I
know
stories used to be like that. That's what games were used to like. Not just games, but media used to be like that.
Star Wars did it. Like you had the ending before the fucking start. Like
yeah, I know you saw the fall of fucking Darth Vader before you saw the birth of him. Like,
But no, it's just funny seeing like people's casting choices. Like, get the person who does a good job, not because they look like Kratos, not because they sound like Kratos. They got to know how to act. They got to do this show.
Exactly.
Ryan Hurst was the best they probably had at the time because like he.
Who knows how many people auditioned for it though too as well. You know what I mean? Like at the time. They could have maybe only been 20 people that auditioned for it that they might have canvassed out for because they wanted to keep the project quiet. But now that
I was seeing someone say cast a friggin' Greek, cast a proper Greek guy. Like Kratos didn't like go look at his fucking character. Like he was Greek, but he didn't look Greek.
But like that's the thing, like because of when they casted, because they keep these things tight.
The Greek gods didn't look Greek.
You might have, like I said, you might have had 20 or 30 people given information of the audition because of there being, the way auditions are. But now we know.
I could see good old Dave Bautista playing Kratos.
But that's what I was going to say. It's like now that we know that this role exists and that it's happening, more actors might go, oh, hey, I might audition for that.
Right.
Because their agent didn't tell them about it. Because all these stories I'm hearing, there's so many times where agents don't like to go, oh, this doesn't sound right for this actor because it might be beneath them. But the actor goes, no, I want to do this. Like, how many times have there been actors?
They didn't know about it in the fucking first place.
Like, how many times have actors taken these lesser roles because they just wanted to do the role, but their agents were like, nah, you're better than that. We don't want you to do this. And they're like, nah, fuck yous. They've gone and done it. And they're not just, added to them, but it's like it made the experience so much better. Like the amount of time it happens,
right?
Like these high actors go for a lower role for something, for the actual art, for the craft. That's why
Can
they're
we get
actors.
Johnny Depp as Kratos?
Like, that'd be weird.
Keanu Reeves?
I don't know who would.
I don't know who they'll pick now because like
Who would?
this. That
I don't know who I'd have as Kratos, honestly.
I think the closest one, like physique wise, is Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
Like now he's slimmed down. He's
Yeah,
like
especially
Kratos.
now. Yeah. Because I think there's not really many that, because he has that kind of look with that
Jason
bald.
Momoa.
Nah, he's no. But like I say, Batista, yeah, when
Because
he's like
you've got to be
bald.
covered in ashes, in white ashes or grey white ashes.
Yeah, no, but I was gonna say, but
So-
I do remember when Batista, when he used to wrestle, he was bald head and he had that little goatee strip. He literally had that
Right.
little like pointed chin strap which would come down and then across.
And he's had the full beard, which is what Kratos has now.
Yeah.
Like the full
So,
beard.
He could, yeah, with his build now would kind of fit that.
And he's got the voice kind of like he can modify his voice a bit to
Yeah.
fit Kratos. Like
So he could do it.
he's got the deeper Kratos.
And
like,
and being his, I don't know what nationality, but he has that kind of Latin kind of heritage look. I don't know what his heritage actually is, but he has that like that, which is what Greek is like.
European,
Latin kind of that.
He's
Kind of,
a European look.
yeah. So he kind of has that look down, and he has that. Yeah.
Well, he's got the olive skin kind of, so
Yeah, exactly.
which is covered up by. Well, Kratos doesn't have that because this is the 2018 Kratos.
Oh, he doesn't even have the ash anymore.
No, the ashes are what he is now. Like that's what Kratos is.
Like
He's just
it's different. It's not like how it was. Yeah.
It's not his natural skin color, so he has to be painted any fucking way.
So yeah, it's different.
So it's like, who would you? It'd be interesting who they pick now. Like,
it's going to be interesting to take where it's going to go, because now we're going to have the fact that we had someone that we could have had now is out of injury. We're going to get someone to replace it. So what we had is going to be completely different to what we're going to get now, because everything's going to have to change. You know, for this new actor, so everything's going to.
the episode will be the same. It's just you got to get just replacing. Like,
Yeah, no, but like we've seen that before. Like concept is just because it may still be the same script and stuff, but the way that actor brings that character forward. Like, look at like fucking The Witcher. Henry Cavill did Geralt so fucking like the way he brought the character, and then you got fucking Liam fucking Hemsworth, and it's just like, what? I've seen those clips. It's just like, it's not there. He doesn't have that same presence, like to really express that it's.
no, but also the writers did him dirty because the writers were the reason why he fucking left.
Yeah, no, but that's why he left. But still, he got the shits. Like, he could have still played it if he wanted to, but he made a standpoint and left. He was still.
He has morals.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying though. But we got the feeling either way. What you could see where the writing was going, but he still played and acted the way Geralt should act and be. You know what I mean? As that character. Liam was just doing it what he assumes it should be. Like, he knows nothing of what Geralt of Riviera is like and personality and shit like that. He's just playing a character and he assumes it has to be like, because he's doing what he's told to do because he doesn't know the character. Like, it really shows the difference of like.
Can we get Henry Cavill as Kratos?
Good. But that's what I'm saying though. Like, things do change with a certain actor because it's what they bring by their personality, their performance. No matter what.
Someone said Alan Richardson. Like, fucking, he's a bit big for Kratos.
Yeah, he's a
like,
bit of a big
massive.
Boy. He's a big
like
boy.
Kratos isn't like.
No,
he's a regular sized dude. Like,
he's
just
smaller,
built. Like,
yeah.
he's just muscly. Like,
yeah, he's not massive tank. Like, he's not like a John Cena build. John Cena's like ripped. Like,
John Cena's Kratos. Let's go.
They're ripped. Like, that's too much for Kratos.
He can just cut the rest of his hair off and grow a beard, and he's fine.
He's too ripped for fucking Kratos.
Hey,
you could literally use John Cena if you were to do like the modern day version of like the old school Hulk. Like, that's the funny part. Like, that's where
he has slimmed down though, which is probably not. Then
no,
he actually has slimmed down.
He's still fucking. He's so fucking tanked.
Yeah, but he's slim like what Batista did.
Not that much. He's still fucking very fucking ripped. He's fucking built.
No, but he's not as big as he was.
I watched that last movie he did, that latest one with fucking Eric Andre. He's fucking a tank.
Yeah, that's probably filmed like 2 fucking years ago though.
No, that was recently done. They got modern jokes in that. There's like a lot of modern references. Yeah, he's fucking. They have a scene where he has no shirt on, and it's like he's fucking ripped still. He's fucking bulky, like he's big. He's fucking ripped. He's a fucking brick shithouse still. Well, way bigger than
Brick
fucking,
shit house.
way bigger than fucking Batista. Batista lost a lot of his muscles though too.
Yeah, because he went vegan.
But yeah.
No one as big as Batista when he was at fucking wrestling days. Oh my lordy,
yeah.
Batista was a fucking animal. He was massive.
But yeah, no.
Oh god
But
damn.
no, I was gonna say, yeah, Cena, like I say, where Cena's at now kind of like reminds me of like old school like Lou Ferrigno kind of like you could paint him up green and you could be like when it has just some random Joe, but like he's the Hulk now, and it's just like John Cena painted green, like going, Brr! Like it's kind of funny, like the way he's ripped, the way he's like muscles swole with his veins and stuff. You could just paint him green, and it could be you could literally do that in the modern day, like the modern day retro Hulk. It'd be fucking hilarious. It'd be fucking. But anyway, this is another.
That'd be fucking hilarious. Though.
But anyway, I digress. I'm done. I'm finished. I need to blow my nose.
You digress.
So, wrap it up.
Just got that fucking universal thing stuck in my head.
Nice. It's been a nice long episode. I didn't want a long episode. We've got a long episode.
I got new guitar picks. I forgot about that.
Yes, you got new guitar picks. You do.
They're so tiny now.
Your carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
Your carbon fiber.
Like compare the old to the new. Like they are so massive compared to that.
Carbon fiber.
And this has been worn a bit. Like it's not long, but like
that's so tiny.
Yeah, I'll get that much real estate playing with it.
I know you got big thumb.
Are they?
It's a bit of a trap. They don't make them bigger.
Well, they do, but
you didn't know what the size was like.
I got 12 of these. I bought 2 packs of them. I got 12 of the fucking things.
But you didn't realize the size, did you?
Not really.
Because I say that looks very tight.
I thought they were the same size as a regular pick, but no, they're a bit small. But I did adjust to it. I played 2 songs yesterday that I'm the best I've ever played them.
That's all right then.
With these,
maybe so it just helps with that grip. Gets a bit closer to the.
It does because like they're textured, like they don't slip.
Yeah,
they got texture on them compared to the underneath.
Yeah.
I think so they're called max grip. So
yep, max.
And I was jamming, man. I was fucking jamming. Jamming. Yeah, like $8 to $9 a pack 6. I was like, fuck yeah. Because they're carbon fiber, so they last longer than them ones.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of these can last up to a year of usage.
Jesus.
I was like, I get 12 years of fucking picks already.
That's
like,
all right. That's pretty good.
Like, if I get lucky. Depends how I play, but I saw it and went, holy shit. That's as big as my thumbnail nearly.
I was gonna say that's wild.
That's crazy. Like it's literally as big as my thumb.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's fucking
my thumb makes it.
It's tiny. Smaller, like I know. You just got big hands.
the fuck, bro?
That's the trap, though. Like something like my hands are mostly a bit more smaller. That'd mostly be fine in. Because I know you've got big hands.
Yeah, just that little fucking. That little. I played so good though.
Yeah, it works.
That's the weird part. Like
maybe you just need that extra. Yeah, not so long.
And it doesn't slide when you play. Like the other ones twist a little bit, and then you got to try and adjust it. But it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a metal pick at some point. Just one metal pick. They go through your strings quicker, but it depends how good your strings are, how good you are with them. But I did buy strings too. I bought 12 packs.
12 packs of strings.
12 packs for 60 odd bucks.
That's not bad.
Cheaper when one pack was like 20 fucking bucks. Like, what the fuck? Just buy the fucking 12 pack. It's cheaper. Because I've been rocking one guitar for so long on very, very old strings, and I can tell now. I'm like, I need new strings. I'm like, well, just get them. And then I saw a guitar that I wanted. I was like, oh, you motherfuckers. I already got 3. I don't need any more guitars, but I want more. I want a drum kit first. That'd be so cool. I can make a drum intro for the freaking potty.
That'd be good.
Make the drum and I'll have the guitars. I could buy myself a bass. Make a little fucking Beardy Bros fucking jingle. Oosh. Also, did I tell you? Remember how you said about the people who follow you on the social media, right?
Yeah.
I told you a few of them. Did I tell you the Hinder one?
Mm.
Yeah, I got followed by Hinder on fucking Twitter.
Mm.
I'm like,
Hinder.
I didn't even know that happened.
Must be, like I said, must be some kind of music post that you made or something, and then someone shared something and engaged with it, and then other people followed because
I'm followed
of it.
by like fucking 20 bands.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to have been something music related that you've posted. That's the only thing I can think of. Some kind of thing in some band manager or something like social media manager.
And then I found out I'm followed by a football team.
Yeah.
The Adelaide Crows.
Yeah, the Adelaide Crows. Well, don't you talk about? No, do you talk about the Crow? Yeah, you don't. Do no.
No, I don't even go for them.
No, it's just not.
But I'm followed by them. Like, interesting. I'll go for the Kangaroos.
Yeah.
That's like followed by Adelaide Crows. I'm like, huh.
That's so random. That's so random. Half the shit that. Yeah.
What the fuck? That's just some weird. Also, the the game GTFO.
Yeah.
I'm followed by that page.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Also, Lenovo.
I know.
Lenovo ANZ. I've never seen a Lenovo product in my life.
I know, they do that. Anyway, let's just fucking... We could talk about it another day. Let's fucking...
Also, the Boondock Saints accounts, they follow me.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy the amount of shit. Let's just wrap this episode up. It's already 2.5 hours long. Let's just call it a day.
Yes.
Let's wrap this thing up.
I'll play some Call of Duty. Thank you, Beardies and Beardettes. Mark down a bit for that. For joining us on the episode. We hope you enjoyed. My brain froze for a second there. We have been Dale and Jim, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye-bye. I can't go too far back. There's a window behind me. I might smash it.
You fucking break
like, literally, the metal on the chair might smash the window.
Can't do that. Investments.